sometimes I question authority. All eyes on me, like I'm the majority. I'm chilled back, the haters reporting me. I'ma tell you what it do, I'ma tell you my story. When I was younger, I was told to go and get it, but that's really hard to do, and all your dreams are regretted. But I didn't step back, no, I stepped closer to what I thought was real, to my life exposure. I'm not running from the obstacles in my way. I never turn my back, I come face to face. Take the words from the wise, put them in my music. Yeah, they try to bring me down, but I'm refusing.
If I wanna be on top, I have to work it. I know all of my dreams, but is it worth it? I step into the scene and man, I learned it. I'm going far, I'm going far. I know they want me down, but I'ma step up. I'm putting on my crown, cause I'ma rep up. All the haters hate, well I am fed up. I'm going far, I'm going far.
Yeah, I'm going far, relaxing like a star. I'm here from the start. If you wanna know me, I'll be resting in the lead with the young prodigy. Resting in the lead, if you know what I mean. We never want to leave, we're the king of the street. We're going far away from these haters, we're here to stay. We're acting like we're star to these haters. We'll see you later.
If I wanna be on top, I have to work it. I know all of my dreams, but is it worth it? I step into the scene and man, I learned it. I'm going far, I'm going far. I know they want me down, but I'ma step up. I'm putting on my crown, cause I'ma rep up. All the haters hate, well I am fed up. I'm going far, I'm going far.
Man. See you too, man. Let's get the fuck out of here now.
What do you type in? Something like that.
That I mean, yo, if you could hear that song on a MoNegroes Monday and not get up, not get ready to listen to some Lorne content, then y'all should probably leave, because that shit was hype. Young Prodigy, they were reading lyrics off their phone even though they were lip syncing to the song. It was so good. It was so good. Guys, hold on. Welcome to Monday Night Negroes, or MoNegroes, America's fastest growing African American led show about Lorne Armstrong, airing on a Monday night. And that's official now. Slothcat, I don't know if you knew that or not. Joining me as always is Slothcat. How you doing, Slothcat?
You know what time it is.
Dude, how come I'm only hearing you out of one headphone? Are you guys hearing Slothcat in stereo or out of one speaker? Did you leave, Slothcat?
Can you hear me now? Better?
Barely.
How about now?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Can you guys hear Sloth? Oh, and Slothcat, Tommy M was first, so we should say hi to Tommy M, because Tommy M was here like an hour early. And then also Normal Bird Lady would really like to hear you say her name.
Normal Bird Lady.
Yeah, but like say it like it's not a question. Just say Normal Bird Lady.
That's not.
But you said it like it was a question, like Normal Bird Lady. Just say the name. Just say the name.
Normal Bird Lady.
She's gonna be so disappointed when she hears the way you said her name. Speaking of saying names in a shitty manner, let's set the timer for 90 seconds so you could say hi to 6 people. Alexa, set a announcement timer for 90 seconds. And go.
La Senorita, 87 Problems. Allison Marie Armstrong.
Who is Lisa? Now you just making up names for people.
Polynomial Purebred, Page Master, Kyle Weatheritt, Course Not, Asbury Brad, Janine, Chris Gillespie, Mandy S., Alicia, Egbert Mandingo, Bunny, Lauren Anderson, Julius, Laura Lisa, Evil Little McNuggets, George Glass, Lawrence Unclimbable Ladder, Logan W., Bunny, Moten G., Silver Turtle Lady, Cornville Counselor, Holzer, Mike Scott, Floppy, and Fun Bogan, Meta, Moten G., Lauren Anderson, Callie Slime Bucket Witch Lady, Guru, and George Glass, and Trooper Grandson, Camila.
Oh my god.
Dundee.
Alexa off. Okay, Alexa off. I have a few questions. Polynomial purebred.
Yes.
Please stop showing up early to the stream. And now I'm asking you because Slotcat can't say your name, and it's an embarrassment.
Yeah, I can. It's polynomial purebred.
That's the so, all right, so polynomial purebred, and there was someone else. There was someone else who you can't say their name. Polynomial, like, show up in maybe 2 minutes. 2 minutes late. Floppy and Fun Bogan, because he says that like is two different names. Floppy and Fun Bogan. That's one name, Floppy and Fun Bogan, but you say it like it's two different people. So Floppy and Fun Bogan.
And Fun Bogan. That is two things.
No, Floppy and like it's like in and out. So like in and out would be it's one restaurant. It's not in and out.
No, see that there's no letters. The words in and out are not there.
But Floppy and Fun Bogan, it's a Floppy and Fun Bogan. It's one thing, but you say it like it's two different people. So I'm just let me just Floppy and Fun Bogan and Polynomial Purebred, please just show up a little later so that you're not in that 90 because it takes about.
It takes you show up first, okay? Because I'm saying it correctly. Okay.
Say Polynomial Purebred one more time.
Polynomial Purebred.
What of purebred? Polynomial poor. That's
Polynomial purebred. Okay.
I mean, I want you to listen back to the stream when we get off and then read the name and then tell me if what you're saying, what you're hearing out of your mouth is what it says on the screen, because it doesn't. It almost sounds like a racism, but it's not, because you're the one saying.
Stop making. I cannot help. I can't help my, magical accent. That's nothing I can help. Okay, now if you can't understand that, that's your problem. All right.
Yeah, it's my fault. Polynomial purebred. So that's my bad. Sorry about that, guys. You said you had something that you wanted to announce. What was it?
I didn't want to announce nothing. What do you mean?
I don't know. I didn't remember. All right, so let's get started. So we're in the middle of our Casey catch-up. I think we're on 78 right now. So let's get on. And Asbury Brad, thank you for the screen art. This I love Lorne and Casey and Will and the Robot and even Rod there, all playing Twister, And I think we're gonna have Black Boy back on in like 2 weeks. And hopefully he'll let us do another new call. That was a lot of fun. So you ready to get started?
Yep. What is he doing to that car?
He's fixing it. So you can't see the other truck, but he's taking all the parts out of this one and putting it into that one, making like a super truck.
I don't follow people to believe what they want to believe. That's their belief. Everybody has a right to believe what they want.
Except Alex.
Yeah.
Well, why are you sticking up for Alex again, Casey?
So already you can believe people should be able to believe what they want to believe. Well, she believes in Alex, and that is an issue with Lorne. That is what a perfect way to point out his bullshit. Except Alex. Why are you fucking defending that guy?
Anything he
weird.
say, it has to be.
It's wrong.
It's wrong. Just
It's suspect. It's just a way for him to get into Casey's ass. That's all he wants. So he's just saying things, throwing out his paper theories. He gets paid every time he drops some crazy. And his latest theory was, Casey, you're gonna get COVID unless you have sex with me. So of course Casey's gonna do it. She don't want COVID.
He gets paid per theory.
He's like Casey.
Per theory.
The actual vaccine comes out of my penis. I hate to tell you this. The government don't want you to know, Casey. I'm Alex Jones. The vaccine's in my dick. And she's like, yeah. Alexa off.
Saying he's 1,000 theory thug, right?
1,000 theory thug.
He's the one that's thinking up the theories.
I'm just pointing out your hypocrisy.
Lorne doesn't know what that means.
He has the right to believe them, right?
You're believing just about every theory that he comes up with.
Well, you're the two-theory twat.
Two-theory twat?
You're believing just about every theory.
His only theory was, I didn't want to do it, and I didn't want to go there. Those are his two theories.
Can you explain?
But I should believe your theories?
You should believe my theories. What theory are you talking about?
Your theories that they lied and twisted your words around?
Yeah, because I was there.
So I should believe your theories?
Yeah, because I was there.
Because I was there, you see.
You're the one theory thug?
Yep.
Cool.
Tell me why it is you believe just about every theory that Alex comes up with.
Because he shows me proof unlike you do.
He shows you, he gives you an uncountable amount of theories, and he shows you proof on every theory.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one who says he has all these billions of theories. I know what I believe.
Well, you're the one that tells me he has all kinds of theories. I don't know what kind of person Alex is as a person. You know, he's obviously a nice guy because, you like him.
Okay, but at least he shows me proof when you never show me proof.
Casey, you know the position I'm in. Hard for me to do that. You can't just whip it up. God damn, this fucking still. Very hard for me to get a hold of tonight. I wish you'd take Ashley's word on it. She's my probation officer. She's not going to lie to you. She doesn't have a reason to. I promised you already I wouldn't lie to you anymore.
Well, I'll be honest with you about something. Your reluctance to show me proof doesn't make you look very good.
It's not my reluctance. It's the position that I am in.
I mean, what's the polygrapher's reason to lie?
You already know I'm doing everything I can to show you the proof. You already know that I've been in shit already because of sending you documents that apparently.
Yeah, well, it's awfully convenient that we got to this point. Now you say you can't send me documents.
Yeah, well, it's awfully convenient. You want all the goddamn documents. Everybody else has wanted documents too.
No, I don't think anyone knows that your psyche eval says you're a pedophile.
Well, and turn shit around on me.
Okay.
I try not to do that to you, but you keep mentioning this stuff. Like, Jesus, stop mentioning this stuff. I'm trying to get you proof.
Okay, well, just let me know when you have it.
Why, you're still going to continue to back up until I get it? That's
Yep.
He acts like expecting proof after seeing something that says you're a confirmed pedophile, then wanting, okay, well, you're claiming that they lied, you're claiming this and that, and these people are aware of it. Send me proof. And he's acting like that's just such a little thing. It's just such a minor fucking thing that she should just be able to let it go. That's crazy.
She should just let it go, you know? You know
She
what? He
just
always put himself in these positions in which he talks about some other guy and about how they so wrong, and it all just turns around into him having to prove all the crap he was talking about. Like,
it's just it's so crazy. He just expects people to just like kind of let it slide.
like
But
he wants
who's
everybody to just believe him and what he says.
But it'd be
But
different if that was his life, though. If like his family treated him like that, if he was really was the golden boy, and he could just do no wrong in his family's eyes, so he expected people outside his family to. But that's not his life. And I mean, he walks around. There's a special code for Lord at Walmart, probably. I mean, like these people know who he is. Everyone knows he's a piece of shit. He should just expect this kind of treatment. He should expect to have to prove, and then he even said, I told you I wasn't going to lie to you again. Well, I mean, with this kind of background, you've got to be spotlessly honest, because as soon as you lie about anything, when you have this kind of background, how can you be trusted again? No one's going to believe that you're trying to be a better person if you're still just telling the most pointless, stupid lies.
yeah, sometimes he just needs to just shut the hell up and
Right?
just say,
He
"Oh,
do,
Alex Jones, okay, yeah,
yeah, you know what?
yeah."
I don't agree with Alex Jones, but good for you, Casey. We don't always have to agree on everything. And that's
But
it,
he,
and just move on.
but
Because
he
if you think
starts
you
saying, "Give proof." Why does he have proof of this? Well, do you have
do you,
proof
bitch,
that you're not
right?
a
Like
pedophile?
if he's worried about being recorded, maybe stop giving the reactions that you believe would be interesting on a recording. Or like if you're worried that there's a camera in your bedroom recording you, stop getting naked on the bed and twerking towards where you think the camera is. That's on you.
I know I stopped doing it,
Well,
so
I
you
told you
know,
the camera was there though. That was my bad. That was my stupid fault.
Be
yeah,
good for us, Casey.
bad move.
It's not going to be good for us.
Well, it's not if I don't have the proof. So, yeah, I agree. It's not going to be good for us if I don't see proof that you didn't say those things.
Well, get your ass out here. Maybe she'll get it to me quicker.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Maybe she'll know, okay, she means business, so I'll get it here now.
Okay,
So she can
see
I'm
his
not traveling
business. So
across the
here,
country to see
here's the
someone who
proof that he's not
fantasizes
a
about little
pedo.
girls.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, wow, she traveled all the
Oh,
way
she's
out here?
coming out.
All right.
Oh man,
Here you go, Lorne. Here's the file.
here's the file. Go on,
Well, now
show
that
it,
I know she's
Lorne.
now that I know she's coming out, yeah, now that I know she's coming out, let's prove to her after she gets here that you're not a dangerous pedophile. How's that sound?
Take it
I'm
away,
not proving
Lorne.
shit till she gets here, though, Lauren. Lauren, I'm tired of these women playing with your heart. As your probation officer, I'm in charge of finding you love, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to let you just get catfished over and over again because I care about you. You're not
No
just
more.
someone under my charge. You're part of my family, my
And we won't let
probation
you out of
family.
here. We won't let you out of here until you get into a real serious relationship.
But I can't be happy until you're happy. And if you're not happy, then Lauren, I got to keep meeting with you because I'm going to make this shit happen. And until it does, I need to see you every week. And I need to keep you got to keep doing lie detector tests.
Then I guess you should be traveling here to see me.
Yep.
You're the one who has a report that says you fantasize about little girls.
Yeah, that's true.
So that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I have the report, but it doesn't make the report true.
Well, once I see the proof the report's true or not true, I'll hop on a plane and I'll get there and do whatever you want.
We'll see.
Just give me the proof.
We'll see how fast that happens. Because remember, you said that it's going to be 2 to 5 months before you can.
Mm-hmm.
You said 2 to 6 months. So I'm curious how that's going to happen. If it's going to be 2 to 6 months, if you can all of a sudden hop on a plane and come here.
Well, I said as soon as I can, which would be as soon as I can.
Really sucks that this gets in our way. And I didn't even fucking.
Yeah, Amanda James, not only did he admit to pleasuring himself to the thought of the girls he was in high school with, teenagers, but there's the fact that he said to Casey, "Wouldn't you have sex with a 17-year-old if it was legal?" And if he doesn't think that's going to come out in those questions that they're asking him on lie detectors, he's admitting it to himself. He knows. He knows. Absolutely, he's attracted to children and teenagers, and the only thing stopping him is the fact that he's already gone to jail for it once. He's being watched, and he knows the consequences. He's very well aware of them and doesn't want that to happen again. That's the only reason. That's what's stopping him.
He
And it makes
doesn't care about kids or protecting kids. If he
no.
was to drop it to 12, he'll be on board.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or if he could move to another country with a much lower, he would be all about it. And those are his regrets. His regrets aren't that he has these sexual perversions. He doesn't care about it. His regrets are just getting caught, and maybe being in a state where the age of consent wasn't 16 or 15, or living in a country where he couldn't be with a 12 or 13-year-old, because he would love that. Those are the things that keep him up at night. Nothing about getting caught though, because he still doesn't feel like he did anything wrong. He says kids can fall in love too, and he absolutely feels that way. He's just a different version of Jeff Sokol. Jeff Sokol was a little more calculated about it with his contract and shit like that. But it's just a different version of that. Country Sokol.
I mean, I'm just here to eat my pizza. I mean, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? I'm asking you the question first. Who are you?
You got a lot of questions, Mr. Hampton, but let me ask you a question. Yeah, it's just a different version of that. They both had these ideas of, wow, a long time ago you could be with someone who's that young. And the only thing changing it now is the law, and that's not right. And I believe that's why Lorne is really he really loves the idea of like these women in peril, and I don't know, he's got some strange things going on in his head, like with what turns him on the news, what he watches on the news. Everything's about women getting assaulted, little girls getting kidnapped, and you gotta question, you gotta ask about that,
That's just incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
I'm just wondering if something else is going to pop up after this.
I certainly hope not.
Well, it's nothing I did. I'm just wondering if you're going to think of something.
Oh, well, that's how you just made it sound.
No. I'm wondering if you're going to think of something else.
I fucking hope not.
Well, I would hope not. I hope you wouldn't think of anything on the first one.
No, nothing matters to me besides the proof that shows you didn't say those things. Anything else doesn't matter to me. Anything else is fine.
I don't like going without you.
What?
But I don't like going without you.
Oh.
What? I thought they was talking about Alex Jones
But I
and
also
stuff.
don't want you to try to use that as
Yeah, Slothcat, it all rolls back to some male who's getting in the way at all times. And if you run into things to talk about, you just roll it back. So we can be talking, and I can just roll it back to, I can't believe that you believe these Alex Jones theories. Because I just want to roll it back to that. It was getting uncomfortable. They were talking about him being a pedophile and everything else. So they got to roll it back to something that she was at fault for, that he could be outraged about.
type of power over me, like most people do.
I don't know what that means.
Like some type of way to say, I'm going to do this to make him so that he'll do what I want.
I don't get it.
Like I'm going to like if you were to say, I'm not going to call him, so he'll do exactly what I want. And he'll call me, and I'll just give him an answer just so he'll do what I want. People have done that. Women have done that to me before. I don't like.
So he's aware enough to know that he's giving people in the past the reactions that they want by manipulating him into these reactions, into doing things that are going to be good on recorded while in the middle of doing it. Is that what's going on?
So he's gonna still give her the reactions that she wants. I'm not understanding.
He's outsmarting her. This is 40 chess right here.
Like, I know somebody tricked me before into doing this to give you reactions, and I know what you're doing, so I'm going to give you those same reactions.
But like,
I'm letting you know.
Yeah, I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know right now. This Alex Jones shit is pissing me the fuck off.
I can't shit.
Okay.
I'm telling you, straight from the heart, and I don't want to fuck around.
Well, you keep saying you understand how serious this is.
I do.
But it's not really sounding like you understand it by what you're saying.
I understand how serious it is, and I understand you wanting the proof.
Okay, good. That's all I need to hear.
And I just told you what I said happened. And I just wish you'd believe in me.
Right.
I sent you documents that I didn't have to send you. I'm not trying to hide anything from you.
Well, if I had gone to Maine and saw that document myself, the first thing I would have done is left that place and booked a flight right back here and block your ass. So you're lucky that you sent it to me first, so you have time to explain it.
Well, what do you want me to say to that, Casey? It should happen. I can't take back shit that I did in the past.
Well, you didn't do these things.
No, I didn't do anything.
Well, then what are you talking about? You can't control what you did in the past. You didn't do these things.
Because I have legal papers that you're going to see stuff on. All that, I guess you've already seen anyway, because you've read the chat log.
Yeah, I certainly have.
Pretty much nothing.
It's also crazy that in Lorne's, as far as Lorne is concerned, this is Casey Morrow. She was at ground zero for Lorne being caught before it even aired on NBC, before anyone knew about it, other than the Dateline. She was part of that circle. If there's anyone that he should want to be honest with, it is a person who was there for that and was still talking to him these years later to be in a relationship with him. Don't you think?
Yeah, but he's pretty sure that he can convince her everything she saw and know of wasn't really true. That wasn't really him. Yeah, it was just,
it was all manipulation from polynomial purebred. Because it's like you've seen these documentaries of people who have met someone who's behind bars. Maybe they have 5 years in prison, 10 years, and they start this relationship with this person, and people ask them, how can you be with this? And they say, this person, they were always honest with me. From the beginning, they were honest about their crimes. They were, because a lot of times when people do get caught, when they do deal with something like that, they going forward, they want to change that. And so if there's about anything, about absolutely anything, because he knows that all of this stuff is out there, you would think if there was anyone in the world that he was going to be honest with, it would be her. And he can't even do that.
Because it'll make him look like a bad person.
Yeah.
He's not a bad person.
He's not even a sex offender. He just has to register as a sex offender.
You pretty much have seen it all that.
Well, okay. Well, what I'm saying is you're lucky you sent it to me now instead of waiting for me to get there, because I'd have been fucking pissed. I spent money on a plane ticket, flew all the way the fuck out there, thought document that says you fantasize about kids. All I would have done is kick you in the balls and then gotten on a plane.
Wow.
Okay, well, think about this. You're lucky that I'm honest enough to send you this stuff.
Right.
If I never would have said to you, you never would have knew a thing about it.
Right.
I wanted to try to be so open with you. I could have hidden
I mean,
all my
that doesn't matter
documents from you,
if
never
you are.
told you.
Doesn't matter if you're honest and open. If you're a pedophile, it doesn't.
Right. Oh yeah, right. But like, she demanded to see this stuff. He wasn't just. He didn't go and get that for her peace of mind. She was demanding these things, and he got the evaluation because he was trying to get out of the class. Like, he's trying to prove that he's not a danger. So he pays $2,500 to prove that he absolutely is. Not only is he a danger, but he's a danger who's unaware of how fucking stupid he is and how little he's learned.
He gave
Lorne,
them
what can you tell
extra
me about?
information they didn't even ask for?
Yeah, right. Like, he's just in there telling on himself. Well, just so you know, I did masturbate to Little House on the Prairie, but completely unrelated. Like, just weird shit. He's in there talking about the news and ranting about the news and little girls and tights because he thinks it's a skirt because it's in his mind he wants it to be a short skirt. What's wrong with you, Lord?
Right.
See?
See?
Something must be going on right with me to want to be that honest with you.
What? What does he mean?
I explained to Julie this morning how hard of a time I have. Because I have to deal with this shit all the time.
Yeah.
People say this shit, I go to take a polygraph. Fuck, how can I not fucking think about shit that people are saying to me?
Well, I mean, really, you only sent it because you thought it said that you're not a pedophile. Because you didn't even read it.
I know. Well, I didn't read
So don't act like you sent it to be honest with me.
Yeah, that's true, but I didn't need to send you any other paperwork either. And I did.
What other paperwork?
The shit from my lawyer. Communication
The
with
thing
my
from your
lawyer.
lawyer is the exact same thing.
He doesn't know. He didn't read either one.
It's just your psyche, though.
I'm not trying to hide anything from you.
And now you're freaking out because you made a mistake and made your step back.
Oh.
I've even told you, Casey, that I want you to know me better than anybody.
And I know I keep pausing it, but again, this is telling it with the latest stuff that we got. So he wants Casey to know him better than anybody. That's what he wants. That's ideally what he wants from a relationship. But when Casey was coming out to visit him, how much did he know about her to be able to plan a week with her or a few days with her? Not a fucking thing. He thinks yoga is meditation. He thinks she wants to teach him to dance, cook for him, and teach him yoga, show him how to do yoga, go to chair yoga. He doesn't know. He wants her to know everything, and he just wants to know the surface level stuff about her. He wants to make sure no dicks are going inside of her and that she loves him. That's all he needs to know about her. He doesn't care.
Oh, you forgot
Doesn't give a
about
shit.
Twister.
I'm sorry. I did. I forgot about the hour of Twisted they were going to play sober. With this 50-something-year-old man was going to, go purchase a Twister board and set it up so they can play Twister in that smoke-filled trailer.
I would have liked to see his face trying to buy Twister. Check it out.
Oh my! Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Lorne at Walmart buying Twister when they know that Oh yeah, code L. There's a pedophile buying a board game.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Okay.
Get down!
We call the police, man. Just go ahead and go back.
Mr. Armstrong, the manager wants me to distract you so that you can wait here long enough to get arrested, but I can't think of a way to distract you other than by just talking to you. Okay. And then he just waits.
Just like, okay.
All right. Sounds fair.
I'm not perfect. I'm not going to pretend to be. Then I'd really be lying to you.
Yeah.
You're never going to find somebody that's perfect. It doesn't happen. But I do know I found somebody that I like more than anybody I've liked before. So So I don't have any reason to not be honest with you now.
Ghetto Prince 187. This is a bully comment here. There would be his picture by the board games that says, "Do not give this man Twister." do not give this man will make up lies to get Twister. Do not do it. Don't do it. And I'll have several different people, like Lorne with like the fake nose and glasses on, Lorne with a different baseball hat on, Lorne with stink lines coming off of him. But just so you know, just so you know, just so you know. Guys, I do have something that I need to share. I let Chris know what was going on, what's been going on with TLI, and we both have questions.
Hey, TLI, just tell us the truth. Where is the real Lorne identity?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. It's been long enough.
Like, is this like a fake Undertaker type deal going on, or like, did you buy your own TLI?
We just all want to know where the man is.
Well, there's a big difference between perfect and paperwork saying that you have a thing for children. Perfect and pedophile are their worlds apart.
And I don't have a thing for children, so that's going to get cleared up. I already told you what we said.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Why? That's why more likely there's going to be a lawsuit if I can afford to get a lawyer.
Casey doesn't give a shit. No response.
Did you have any breakfast?
Breakfast?
No.
That's a weird segue.
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
And I mean, and this is one of those points you hear from her responses. This conversation is over. She has no interest in talking to you. Terminate now. Get off the phone.
I'm gonna prove I'm not a pedophile.
And now I'm gonna look how much I care about you. I'm gonna ask you about your nourishment. Girl, you get your nourishment today? You get your breakfast?
Did you have enough barley last night?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You can smile, you know.
Well, it's 11:45, so I gotta get going to the beach.
Sex beach.
You can smile. Everything's gonna be all right.
Well, it'll be all right once I see and hear the audio.
Okay. It's exactly what I told you. Can't say exactly word for word, but it's basically exactly what I told you.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have any worries about it. So you can smile.
Right.
Right. I like you a lot, Casey. You hear me?
You hear me?
You hear me?
I like you a lot, Casey. 10 seconds of silence. Did you hear that?
You smile, you know. You can smile, you know.
Oh.
What?
Said I like you a lot.
Okay, great. Give me the proof, and we'll move from there.
Okay, great.
All right. But we don't need to stop talking until.
Okay, well, whatever.
All right. Have a good time at the beach.
Yeah, I will.
All right.
I hope it's a topless beach. And she just has her boobies out the whole time, having fun, having a good time, free.
Why would they even make a beach like that?
They shouldn't have beaches where kids could be there, Casey. It's adults only. Oh, so they don't have fucking binoculars, Casey? Think about it, Casey. You'd be really mad that her breets were just out of swinging.
How close were you to the dolphins? How did the dolphins get to you?
They're mammals, Casey. Think about it.
I saw a video, Casey. I saw one.
You don't think about this kind of stuff the way I do. Guys, just a reminder, we can't do this without you guys, and we can't do this without our wonderful sponsors, like our first sponsor for tonight, Johnny's Furniture. If your credit ain't great, go to Johnny's. Don't wait.
Are you on welfare or Social Security? Are you newlyweds? No problem. Come see us.
I say, this is Frankie and Johnny's, a place that lets you have it with no problem. I'd like to buy a bedroom set.
Do you have any credit?
No, I receive Social Security and welfare.
You have to see the special man.
With no problem.
I'd like to buy a living room set.
Do you have any credit?
No, I filed bankruptcy.
You have to see the special man.
With no problem.
I say, see Frankie and Johnny, he's the credit man in town. For only $50 down, he can put you in a living room set, a bedroom set. Today, see the special man.
I got the $50.
With no problem.
I got it with no problem.
Now, I'm not going to tell you who in that commercial is related to Sloth Cat, but if you're the first... Grandpa could have had $10. Let him have it. Then Uncle Leon with no problem. Uncle Leon, calm down. Oh, I fucking love that commercial. All right, let's go on this segment.
That man has no energy. What the?
This really sucks because we fucking had it.
Had what?
Yeah, all.
We had it right up to that point.
We had what?
We had a lot going on.
You were mad at me about Alex literally right before that. You don't even know what you're saying.
Yeah, so I've been mad about Alex since you fucking met him.
Yeah, so what did we have exactly?
We were getting closer, Casey.
Hey, Catchup, thank you for the Catchup made a donation. I made this donation with no problem. Let him have it.
I don't have
it. Wake up, Grandpa. We got to do a commercial. I'll be right there. Look, I bet Grandpa can say polynomial purebred. No, I don't know if dolphins are the rapists of the sea. I don't even think that might be a dolphin bully comment. I'm not 100%. I'll do my research.
That's a fact. They are murderers, and
it's a fact. Hold on, it's a fact.
That's a fact.
But absolute. Where have you read that?
I've seen it. Yeah, I didn't read it. I saw it.
Well, fuck, I live in a submarine. I see shit all the time out the window.
I used to work at Sea Lab. 2021. I used to work there.
It was Sea Lab. Sea Lab was the most underrated cartoon of all time. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, and then you showed me proof that you failed a polygraph without looking at 9-year-olds. So I backed up.
Yeah, you backed up on something that was missaid.
I don't know that it was missaid.
I do. I'm working my ass off to get you the proof. I can't help it that it takes the amount of time that it's taking them to get it. You notice how fast they reacted after I sent that email or that text message to Ashley.
They didn't react fast at all. They're taking their sweet time with it.
When they got the chance, they called me.
Yeah, so they clearly aren't taking this very seriously.
When they got the chance, they called me.
So when they're out in the field,
rush,
checking on people that they're supposed to be checking on,
when they
thinking they're gonna
they called me.
It'll really be both of our bikes. We'll just keep it at my house. Come on.
Drop what
about getting Debo.
They have to do right there to call me.
Well, you're the one that said they're making it a priority. I didn't say that.
Ashley's making it a priority. She requested the videos. She has to request them first.
Where on the list of priorities?
She has to request them first.
Okay.
She doesn't have them right there with her.
She will.
That's why she said as soon as she gets them, she will look at them.
Cool.
I remember everything about that. Because I told him about it. And he had tried to change my mind around to some way of thinking about it sexually.
Okay.
Wait a minute, is he saying that
I hadn't said anything different to him?
Made him look at it sexually?
Yeah, they talked him into it. They tried to talk him into it. But don't you think if that was the case, you would have come out of that polygraph saying, yo, I just had the craziest polygraph experience, Casey, or whoever he would have told someone about that. This wouldn't be the first time he was saying it after he hears that he failed. He would have said this before. He would have said, I had a really shitty experience with a polygrapher. They were like trying to mislead me. They were being real manipulative. Why is this the first time anyone's hearing about this?
Oh, because he's lying.
Oh, that'll do it.
And I did to Jean.
Why did you wait until now to get proof if this isn't something new to you? Like when you first got the report,
Well, no, thanks for stopping by.
how come you didn't correct it right then and there?
Because I've been screwed over so much, Casey. It's like, what are they going to fucking do? Usually they don't do a damn thing. My lawyer didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
Well, you would think that's a pretty big deal. You want that on your record?
No, I don't want it on my record. I don't want any of this shit on my record. But because of the fucking internet,
what?
They fucking do whatever they want.
Well, no. He can blame the internet. He can blame the internet because without the internet, Lorne wouldn't have had the access to children that he does. So he can actually, if he wants to go back and blame anything for his issues, he can blame his perversions and the fact that the internet is a thing. And I think let's start there.
In a roundabout way, yeah.
Right, let's start there. If he wants to go back and blame anything, blame the fact that the internet was invented because it created the medium that you use that eventually would get you arrested. It brought you your greatest pleasure and your worst agony. That's what the internet did to you. So that's fine. Get mad at the internet, but then stop trying to make money off of it. Stop, because you're really bad at it. You can't make money and you can't find a wife on the internet. Both those things you just fail at repeatedly.
Well, that's because he doesn't know how to use the internet to do anything other than
try and groom,
try to get a kid. So
yeah, or to look up the Wits End, the only restaurant in Skowhegan. That's Wits End, the only restaurant in Skowhegan. Once again, Wits End. If you're hungry in Skowhegan, where else you gonna eat? That'd be such a great slogan.
What does it have to do with the internet? You failing a polygraph about looking at kids?
That doesn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, so why are you mentioning that?
Because those people are always fucking writing into them. That's why I've had such a hard time the whole fucking time I've been on probation. So people on the internet kept fucking writing into them.
Well, what's your probation doing about that?
React like he did.
Well, what are the consequences? What have they written and what has probation done?
They put shit on the internet. The probation sees everything on the internet.
Has he ever
People
thought
put shit on the internet?
They
Probation
can't put
sees it
stuff
all.
on the internet? If he didn't keep talking to people on the phone that put the stuff on the internet?
Yeah, but now we're in a real chicken and egg situation here. What he opposed to do? What he opposed to do? Not hook up with the girl from the sting? Is you stupid, or is you dumb? He's supposed to just turn her down?
What he's supposed to do is just stop talking to people who randomly call his phone. Like,
okay, so he should just he should just give up on love, is what you're saying. He should just go ahead and roll up and die like a roly poly. He should just roll up and die and not look for love on the phone, even though it just didn't work out the first couple times and all that shit ended up online. He should just expect that anytime some random calls pretending to be Casey Morrow, that it's going to be fake. I would hate to live in your dark
calls from
world.
anybody he don't know. Like, ain't nobody.
Well, how about that? It's Casey. That it's Casey Morrow again.
For the third time. Like, what is he talking about right now? Like, all it takes is somebody saying, "Hey, hello, are you?"
Hey, Lorne, what's going on? It's me, Casey. I got a little bit of a cold, but it's totally me, Casey, and I'm totally horny for you. And I think he would talk to me. I think he'd be okay with it. Yeah, I'm
Casey.
I'm a dancer. When you take me to the wit's end, and how many showers can we take? Do they have showers at the movie theater? Because we can just go back and forth between showers and movies. Think about that.
It's ridiculous, man. People try to give him help. I don't like. He just need to like.
No, yeah, I know. Help's not gonna. He's getting help. Like the state of Maine's been paying for his help. The taxpayers have been paying for his help for a long time up in Maine. He doesn't need help. They need to just go ahead and bar his trailer up and just leave him in there and make it like a human zoo.
Yeah, they just.
You tell me they can bus kids out there. Well, hold on. All right. State of Maine, please do not bus children's to Lorne's trailer.
Yeah, but I mean, what are they doing about that?
About the internet?
Like, what are the consequences for you?
For what? What people put on the internet?
Yeah.
You notice I don't have the internet? Can't get on the internet?
Yeah, have you noticed that, dumbass?
Well, I thought that was because you failed the question about accessing the internet. You failed that question multiple times.
They didn't have me on the internet for 5 years because of the people on the internet.
I thought it was because that you were charged with showing your penis to a child. I thought that's what kept you from going on the internet.
If you want to get specific.
No, because they let me go on the internet before. I could go on the internet with a monitor. They let me go on it.
So hold on. So you fucked up so bad. You fucked up so bad that even after showing your dick to a child, you were allowed to get on the internet and fucked up worse after that.
He couldn't help himself.
He's good. He couldn't help himself.
I don't even know how you do that. Like what?
What could you be doing worse? What could you be doing worse to lose your internet?
He was doing that cooking show. That was the problem. He was doing that cooking show. And,
they saw the shake weight. They saw the shake weight video, and they're like, "Yo, Maria, take this motherfucking internet now." She's like, "Yes, sir, Mr. President." Maria, it's the president. This motherfucker got a shake weight.
He got a shake weight. He's using it incorrectly.
He's teaching people how to work out, Maria. It's the president, goddammit. Cut his internet now. And she looked over at the switch because there's a red switch on her desk. And she flipped it and Lorne's internet, boom. And that was it.
Right in the middle when he was about to tell us what he said no.
When he had just found where he had said no.
He just found it too. He's like, okay, here we go.
Here we go. All right, you guys ready? I hope this is about to knock your socks off. Then he had like a long intro. And I hope all of you can give me an apology because by the time I'm done in 20 seconds, you'll all see a different Lorne Armstrong. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Click. Thanks, Maria.
I thought you were allowed on the internet with a monitor already.
I am, but right now I'm not.
I am, but I'm not.
Okay, so you just acknowledge right now that you're allowed on the internet.
For 5 years, I was not allowed on the internet because of what people were putting on the internet.
Your penis?
They wouldn't tell me what people were doing. They wouldn't tell me what these catfish were doing. For 5 years.
You proved to them that you...
Lorne, you knew what the catfish were doing because you were the one being catfish. You shouldn't need probation. You know more about the catfishing than we do because a lot of stuff wasn't released probably because it just wasn't worth getting released or it hasn't been released yet. You know more than we do. You know more than they do. You know what the catfishing did.
But he keeps saying that they wasn't telling me what they were doing and what they were putting on. And like, dude, it wouldn't exist if you didn't have the conversation.
You're probably better off just assume all of it's up there. Assume everything, every bitty fucking thing is up there. And if you find out otherwise, you can be delighted at that. But just assume it's all out there, all of it.
Like, there's no way. The first catfish, no way the Ramona thing would have happened. And then I would still talk to somebody afterwards.
I mean, you say that, but like, look at Joran. Joran got catfished, right, by Mac and Cheese, and then a year later, he was catfished by 3 different women at the same time. 3 unconnected women at the same time catfishing Joran. A year after he got exposed, he's on a Hanson video, and then he's getting catfished again.
My man's do something else. Like,
but that's
something else.
That's what makes a low. Like he created a YouTube channel 3 weeks after all that. Like that's what makes a low. That's why they're locals. They just don't know no good.
Listen, okay. These catfish kept doing that shit. They kept getting more new material, putting it on the internet. So they should never told me about any of it, about anything that was being put on there.
But you were violating probation and those
made up.
How was
that? God damn it, Casey! You don't seem to understand. Casey talked about how she found all that stuff online anyway, and it's going to take forever to get through. Again, assume it's all online, and no one cares. No one's going to get outraged over it other than you. No one gives a shit.
Violating probation.
Showing your penis to people whose age is going to be verified. You send dick pics every day, drinking alcohol all the time.
Yeah, I did. That I did.
Okay.
Can't deny that because I did.
That's the only reason you can't
I don't
deny
anymore, but I did.
Because it's out there.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to.
But they let me back on the internet, but they saw me getting on YouTube too much. They didn't want me on YouTube too much because they didn't want me seeing that stuff.
Okay, so then it's your fault, not the people on the internet. That's your fault. You were spending too much time on the internet.
It's my fault that people are putting stuff on the internet about me.
No, it's your fault for going on there too much that probation had to take away your access.
Yeah, because I wanted to try to get rid of shit.
Yeah, so you were going on YouTube too much and they told you to stop. And you wouldn't listen to them.
I reported Xavier's channel. Xavier found out about it.
All right.
Xavier said shit to me about it. Don't like what I was put on the internet about you, huh?
Okay.
He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Well, you're the fucking idiot for keep talking to catfish. You're the reason there's so much material about you on the internet is because you can't stop talking to catfishes.
But you get mad at probation because, and you got mad at me before because of not knowing whether or not you were a catfish. But you understand why they're doing this stuff.
You lost me.
You got mad at me before because of the way that I acted, how skeptical I was. And you get mad about probation. Oh, fuck probation. I don't care what fucking probation says. That's what you said. But you understand why they're so skeptical about people on the internet. You understand why they're skeptical about the catfish, but you don't understand why they're skeptical about you. You're not a catfish, but they don't know. But you get mad at them, and you got mad at me before.
I wasn't mad about it. I was telling you, don't talk to me if you don't think I'm real. I told you to walk if you think I'm a catfish. I wasn't mad at them for thinking I was a catfish. I don't give a shit. I was saying if you think I am, then get the fuck away from me.
I didn't walk, did I? Because I believed in you.
Okay.
I had I obviously had every right not to believe in you because I believed in a lot of other people before, and that's all they ever wound up being was catfish.
Every female voice.
But I still believed in you.
Like,
I mean, you realize of all the relationships that Lorne has ever discussed, the only one where the person turned out to either actually realize, like, not like Paula, who was never in a relationship with him, who had no interest in him, maybe other than as a friend, and who just let him keep doing shit for her if he was going to do it for her. He'd show up at her work. But relationship wise, because there was like Amanda, all these people, the only one that has been confirmed real was the children, like the Molly, MySpace Molly, and the other one. Everyone else has been fake. Everyone.
I don't know. He just believes every female voice. It just doesn't matter. It just and even when they prove that he can't trust them, he gives them 100 chances.
Well, because that's the thing about not being a quality person, because you feel like you get what you do. Like, even in the back of your mind, unless you are a complete sociopath or whatever, you feel like you get what you deserve. So Lorne is going to accept someone lying to him because he lies so much. So how is he really going to get rid of someone for doing to him what he's constantly doing himself? So he'll just keep giving them chances in the hope that when he lies, they'll just kind of write it off the same way he does. And he could be like, well, look, you lied to me and I was okay with it. Like, we just lie to each other sometimes. It's our thing. Our, other couples, their thing is hiking. Ours is dishonesty. That's our thing. Hey, look, it's my favorite couple, the dishonest couple. And they just lie. They just lie to each other. They lie to mislead each other. That's what we do.
Cool.
I ask you to believe in me a little bit, and you don't want to do it.
Do it.
Well, because this is a very big deal, Lorne.
Yeah, it is, Casey. And it's a big deal that I'm not lying to you about. I'm trying to do everything I can to get you the proof. And I'm not backing away from my answer of what I gave you. That I didn't say that. That was the polygrapher that said that. I told you before that I wasn't going to lie to you anymore, and I'm not.
Not anymore.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and I keep having to tell you I don't believe you, and your word to me means absolutely nothing.
I've even backed up on things after I've said them to make sure that I would try to get it correctly to you.
No, telling the truth is not that hard. It's really not.
He's practicing.
I don't even know what that means.
Right? He just made that sound like I not only did I say it, but then I went back to verify that what I said was. Bitch, just tell the truth. Just tell the truth the first time. That's like whoever said it, whether it was I think, who was it attributed to, like Edison? I don't fucking remember. But when you tell the truth, you don't. Maybe it was Socrates. When you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. That's it. When you tell the truth, it's gonna stay the same each time because it's just the truth. You shouldn't have to verify it, and then you want a pat on the back for it when you're a confirmed liar in the first. Like, not only does she know you lie to her, she knows that you lied to all the other catfish because all this shit's online, like you just said. So even in your fake relationships, you couldn't be trusted in the most ridiculous of scenarios. You could never be trusted. And then you proved very early on to this new person that you can't be trusted.
He's insane.
It means I've told you something.
He is. I mean, that is the definition of insanity. He does the same shit over and over again. And he's expecting one of these women to just be like, okay, Lorne, I know your whole history. I know that you're a piece of shit now, that you were a piece of shit before, and you will die a piece of shit. Let me put that dinner ring on. Let's do this. Let's do this already. That's what he's waiting for.
Something that I thought was one way before, and then I realized it wasn't that way, so I backed up so I could get the correct information to you.
And that kind of sounds like a lie.
No.
And it's not just about
sounds
the
like I remember
9-year-old.
things wrong. It sounds like I remember things wrong. I'm not talking about the 9-year-old. I'm talking about other things that I've told you to make sure that I got what I was thinking in my head, what I was remembering the right way. Because I thought I was remembering one way and remembered different things about it. So I had to think about it more in order to get the right information to you.
What?
Okay, well, thanks. That's a whole lot than nothing.
That was the most complicated description of the truth I ever heard. What did he just say? And then it would be bad enough. It would be bad enough if Casey was an actual female, but this is a catfish who does not care about any of this. But these are some of my favorite Lornes because he's not raging. He's on the defensive. But I like when he's trying to dig himself out of a hole, and he feels like, he feels like he's doing it. That's the crazy part. Everyone else can see him floundering. You can see this man struggling in the water. He's getting pulled down by the fucking rip current, and he's telling the lifeguard, "No, I'm good." He's getting sucked down. His head's going underwater, and he's like, "No, I'm fine," and then his head disappears. But in Lorne's mind, like he's acing this test. This is why he probably walks out of those lie detector tests patting himself on the back like, "Great job, you got him again, Lorne."
And just talking about the
his brain works. This is a
it's fucking incredible.
9-year-old. I'm also talking about the thing that says that you fantasize about 10 to 14-year-old girls.
Oh, we're back at that.
There's multiple things on there that need to be proved. You didn't say it.
You asked about the 9-year-old girl, Casey. I told you about the other ones. I'm not gonna keep trying to fucking remember this shit from years ago.
I'm not asking you to remember it because I don't believe your answers. I need the proof from them. So it's not on you to remember it. You can try to remember it all you want. Until I see the proof, I don't give a shit what you have to say about it.
I'm trying my ass off to get to the proof. And
Okay.
You know that. If I wasn't trying my ass off to get to the proof, then I could understand that you think I was lying. But the step that I'm going through to try to get to the proof, I would think you'd know that something must be being told true.
What? What? Why? Why would that? Why? Because you're trying to get the proof. I should just trust you.
If I was lying, why would I go through this to this extent to get the proof?
What?
If I was lying, why would I go through such an extent to get the proof that I was telling the truth?
Because you're bullshitting?
Okay.
You tried to spin Julie's email as proof, and that wasn't proof.
Yeah, that was
nice.
I was hoping it'd be enough proof because she remembered it.
She remembered having a conversation where you were mad.
Yeah, about that specific topic.
Yeah, that wasn't even what I was asking about. I wasn't asking if Sean said something.
I know, but that's when I was thinking that Sean was the one that said it.
Yeah, so she has proof that you were mad at Sean for lying, and then you found out he wasn't even lying because he didn't actually say it.
She knew why I was mad.
Well, now Sean didn't even say it, so it has nothing to do with it. So great proof.
I know. She knew the reason why.
She knew.
She couldn't remember the specifics of it. She knew the reason why I was mad.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he needed to just shut the fuck up, man. I don't. he just be saying crap. This is
just stuff, just to hear himself talk. It's like he's just waiting for the other person to just surrender. Guys, reminder, tomorrow night I am streaming with Nuggies. We're doing TCAP Gaming Stream 2.0. He did another live stream about me where it was insane. So you guys definitely want to be there for that. And then again, if you guys see TLI, let him know. Let him know that Chris Hansen has questions. Chris Hansen's on to him.
Hey, TLI, just tell us the truth. Where is the real Lorne identity?
We all want to know the same thing.
Okay, now are you Paul Bearer or
No. I'm always Virgil in any scenario. It doesn't matter if Virgil was involved or not. I am always Virgil. Pay me my respect and pay me now.
Pay me now. But I can't afford it. I don't care. I've got to feed my family. I'll call Denver Crow.
Don't you dare! Make him settle for a payment you can afford as low as $99 a month. That's the power of the new bankruptcy law.
842 help!
Why would he say don't you dare call?
Because he doesn't want her to call, because he wanted his money right now, but she's going to call a specialist who's going to get her into a payment situation with the bankruptcy. And then once you file for bankruptcy, then you go to Johnny's Furniture and you get brand new bedroom set because they'll let you have it with no problem.
Well,
you see how they go together. You see how the two things go together, right? All right, you ready to continue? Why does TLI hate Reborn so much? Big smile on his face and everything. That's fucked up. Be nice.
I believe that's the real TLI, man.
That's because you don't know. You can barely speak the language, right? How about you? This is the fake. This is the fake TLI. You can see it all over his face. All right, let's move on.
She couldn't remember the specifics of it.
All she said was that she remembered a conversation. She didn't say she remembered you were mad because Sean lied about you, saying that you were attracted to a little girl.
Yeah, but that's the reason why. Otherwise, it wouldn't have gone to Julie to remember it.
What?
I said that was the reason why.
Hey, look, Tiffany is here, and if Tiffany, I don't know if you guys promote a couple of misdemeanors here, but like, please feel free to post the link. I was awake when the latest video was posted, so you guys want to check that out. And Tiffany's going to be here on Wednesday with me and TLI. We're extending Woman Month because if there was any woman I could think of in the last few years that needs a lesson from me on how to be a better woman, it's Grease. Tiffany Grease Lockhart. So welcome to the stream, Tiffany.
Why I went to Julie because that's what I was mad about, and I was hoping that she would remember it. She didn't remember the specifics, but she remembered me being mad.
Okay. I mean, she didn't even say that.
Hey, you should say hi to Aaron W. Slothcat. Aaron W. is a big fan of yours.
What's going on, Aaron W?
How about you try again? Hey, say something cooler.
Something cool? Like what?
Yeah, something real black.
Hey, yo, Aaron W. What it do? You feels me?
Nice. Nice.
You feels me, Playboy?
That was so black.
That was for you, Aaron W.
She just said she remembered a conversation.
Now, if that didn't prove that I was black, I don't know what.
I don't know what to do.
That I was mad.
I mean, I can prove you're not at work right now, so I'm at least 5% sure you ain't. You got any kids? I don't hear no kids in the background, so I'm assuming if you do, you left a long time ago. We'll talk about it after the stream, because Jesse liked to point that out to me a lot.
Okay.
Her and I talked about it after. In my first meeting on the phone with just me and her, and I talked about it.
I mean, you're mad all the time, though.
Yeah, but Casey, because you think I'm lying to you, and I promise you that I would tell you the truth about everything.
Going forward.
Did you talk to Julie about Sean lying?
Yeah, I did. And I talked to her about a lot of things about Sean.
But not that
because I've had a problem with Sean because he's arrogant. And Julie even saw that he was arrogant on our.
But Sean didn't lie.
Hey, Slothcat, we got a donation. Can you read that one out?
Whose classically inspired art? It's amazing.
Who's that from?
A person with a cat picture.
Thank you, Polynomial Purebred. I don't know who did the art on this. We'd have to ask. Black.
No, he didn't lie about that. That's why I called Sean so I could apologize to him. But I had to leave him a voicemail, hoping that he'll call me back. I don't have a problem admitting when I'm wrong. And I don't have a problem with apologizing for it. Even to another guy.
Yep. That's how much
even
man
to
he
another
is.
guy.
I'm so manly. I can apologize to a man.
Guys have problems admitting they're wrong to each other.
Wow, that's very big of you.
It's not a matter of being big. It's a matter of being wrong.
That's all it is.
And somebody being mad about thinking that you're wrong.
So your proof that it's not real is that you had a conversation with Julie about Sean lying, but he didn't lie.
But he didn't lie. Because he didn't say it.
That's all.
So
Sean said during phone
Well, I guess.
Hold on. You're just taking it at face value what he said. Let him now figure out in a backwards way what he really meant. Give him a minute. Oh, look. Okay, hold on. There's I'm pinning that in the chat, Tiffany. So I'm gonna pin that link that Tiffany just put in. Whenever I find, oh, there it is. All right, I'm gonna pin that.
All the proof I need right there, huh?
I don't know if I can prove from the Casey. He said that he didn't say it. He didn't say that I said that.
See?
It was the polygrapher that said that I said that.
Why would the polygrapher make up lies? So the person who's in charge of administering lie detector tests. Sir, did you lie?
Ask a question.
Sir, did you lie? Yes. And what is your profession, sir? I am a lie detector administrator. And why did you lie, sir? For fun, sir. I watched To Catch a Predator, and I wanted to get involved in the trolling on the YouTube, sir.
That's why Sean didn't know what I was talking about. I told Ashley that I understand why you want the proof.
Are you not embarrassed?
Am I not embarrassed?
About what?
Yeah, are you embarrassed for being mad about Sean and you blowing up about Sean and then you found out he didn't even lie?
Yeah, I am embarrassed about that. I have to apologize to Julie, too, because she was there. And it was me that got mad about something that Sean didn't even do. I swear that I'm not lying to you, Casey.
He swears he's not.
I don't care.
Oh, you do care if I'm lying to you or not.
I don't think
No, I don't care about you repeating over and over again that you're not lying to me.
This isn't the content Casey wants, Lord.
Oh, I know, but I care about what you're thinking.
Mandy, we're gonna save the next Sika video for when Black is on, because that is the next Miss Blue / Black Boy. So I really don't want to watch her without him here. And honestly, I haven't had the time to go through her literal 4.5 thousand videos to find the ones that I really like, and the ones that Blue Boy and I send each other, because when we do find them, I don't know where they are. But I will do my best. I'll see if I can find something by the end.
I don't know how that's possible. 4,000?
Go ahead. What?
4,000
She really does have
videos?
4,500 videos. Yeah.
How is this possible?
And like 2.5 million views because people thought she makes a bunch of videos per day. Yeah, it's crazy.
Your description of that psych eval as proving you were misdiagnosed made me feel better about you. And then it turns out you were lying about it.
Yeah, I wasn't lying. I was reading it wrong.
That's it.
Until you pointed it out.
Hey, no, that's not DJ Payne 1. I like to joke around and stuff too, but please don't name TLI's family restaurant. It was Al Jazeera's Pizza, Surveillance, and Explosives. If you're gonna say it, you might as well say the full name. But guys, don't talk about that here. Don't talk about that. Oh no, it's happening.
Breaking news! I'm Gary Glipstone. Here's Wes Most with a special report.
No, I promised you that I was working my hardest to get Reborn sent back to Canada where he belongs, and I worked every resource that I have, and I know it's taking a little longer than I'd like, but I did get Chris involved, and he's on the case as well, and we do have a video coming out very soon that's going to break down all the reasons why Reborn should be deported.
One thing is for sure, Reborn, you need to have a seat on a plane back to Canada to prison.
Exactly.
Let me ask you a question. What does Chris Hansen even like put up with you? I don't.
No, I don't think. See, I maybe you didn't hear.
One thing is for sure, Reborn, you need to have a seat on a plane back to Canada to prison.
Okay.
And I thought you ended this storyline. I thought. now you just
At this point, it's not even a storyline. This is really happening. I'm speaking this into existence.
I didn't read over it thoroughly like I should have.
Well, you were pissed about it when you got it. Because it's in your email.
I know, because I was pissed about that one part.
So you knew it was bad.
Yeah, but I was focused on Sean saying it, not the polygrapher. All I was thinking was, because at the time I was so pissed off at Sean. All my focus was on being pissed off at Sean. And I knew Sean was one that I told him that too.
So I guess what I want to know is why did you tell me that it said you were misdiagnosed?
Because everything in the self-description, I was thinking that
everything in the self-description said I was.
Well, that's you. You said that. Like, what are you talking about?
The self-description also it also said that I said no in the chat log many times, and then I didn't want to go. Casey, everything I've been saying, Casey, seriously, read self-description. It's gonna tell you everything you need to know. I put it in the mail today. I love you so much, baby. Let me know when you could come out. This changes everything. And Salty Baby with the donation. I don't have anything interesting to say, but thank you for the entertainment while I do the most boring stuff in the world, guys. And Salty Baby, thank you for spending the day with Evil Little McNuggets. I assume that's what you're doing. Thank you, Salty Baby, for the donation so much. Reborn versus West, and a loser goes to Quebec match. The loser's going back to Quebec. Did you not hear Chris? Did you not hear Chris? He needs to have a seat on a plane back to Canada to prison. Okay, he said it.
It was the psych doctor that was saying that.
The self-report was the
I only looked at it when I first got it.
He thought the psychiatrist was Dr. Self.
I looked at it that one time.
But you read the whole thing, right?
No, I didn't read the whole thing.
Listen, Dr. Self. Dr. Self had a lot of good things to say about me, Casey. Just wait till you see what Dr. Self reported. Is it Dr.? Maybe it's Mr. Self because it doesn't say an actual title.
I read the me self-diagnosing myself and thinking it was the psych doctor that said that. Not realizing it was me that said that stuff.
You're really bad at reading comprehension.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I read through it too fast.
Well, why didn't you read the whole thing? Like, why wouldn't you want to do that?
It's a lot of work.
Because I was seeing the part that mattered to me. Or I thought I was seeing the part that mattered to me.
Okay, only the positive parts? Why didn't you want to read the whole thing?
Because all I wanted to see was the positive parts.
Well, wouldn't the whole thing be important?
Yeah, it would, but that's all I cared about was seeing the positive parts.
What if it's said in there somewhere that it's highly recommended that he never live with the woman for fear that he might snap and do something to her? What if it said something like that? So wouldn't you want to read through the whole thing that you paid $2,500 for? He can read every word that someone pretending to be a 13-year-old. He'll wait with bated fucking breath for a word for someone to say K to him on repeat. He will wait for the robot to call so he can talk about his drywall day, but he couldn't take 20 minutes to read through this full evaluation. He has nothing but time. Nothing but time. And he couldn't do it for no reason other than he just didn't give a shit. And he was afraid to read something he didn't want to read. So he only read the part from Dr. Self.
Dr. Self, and even in Dr. Self, he saw that he was misdiagnosed. So
listen, once Dr. Self gets back with the medical board, Casey, I might get my life back.
Listen to so many negative things.
Thank you. Oh wait,
so
Nuggies made a donation, a bully donation, but it is a donation. It says, "Fuck you, Sloth Cat West, you're cool," and then a black heart for MoNegroes. And of course, that black heart would get Nuggets kicked out of their home when I report that.
That's not. See, this proves that everything I've been saying has been correct because you see things backwards. Okay. Polynomial purebred was said correctly. Okay?
That's not how it's said. It's not per. It's not PER bread. This isn't an allotment of bread per person or meats. This isn't Subway. And I'm saying you put 7 tomatoes per bread. It's pure bread. Do you understand the difference between Subway and this stream?
Well,
Jared Fogle was a predator and Lorne Armstrong. So okay, they have some similarities. I see how you can get confused, but it's pure. It's pure bread. Okay.
No, I say confused. Correct. Okay.
I hope Hanson gets you next. once Reborn is comfortably back in Canada, I hope he gets you next.
Between being on probation and going to class and dealing with the bullshit on the internet, I'm so tired of listening to negative stuff all the time.
Yeah, and the only positive thing that said anything on there about you is what you wrote about yourself.
Yeah, and I was thinking it was just like doctor that said it.
He just keeps saying
I completely missed the self-diagnosis part.
He just keeps saying it.
I didn't realize it was me saying that stuff.
Wow, you're stupid.
If he was the one who
That
wrote
sounds
that
pretty
or
fucking
said it,
stupid.
how would he not remember
Right,
he was the one
who said all those things? Maybe he thinks that he said all those things and the psych doctor just took it verbatim and wrote it down. Like, yeah, it's like Dr. Self completely agreed with everything I said. I was insightful. I was on point. I might as well have been the one in medical school, who went to school for this. I knew so much. It's crazy. But also, he also says so much bullshit that he can't remember all of it. Especially
that self-report, he should be suing them right now. He should never even went to jail.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna get his life back, all because of my good friend Dr. Self. I need to make a commercial for Dr. Self.
It was stupid for me. I'm not stupid. It was stupid for me not to sit down and read it all over again.
That's it.
And catch things. I really want us to work out.
If you thought it was all positive, why were you mad about it when you got it?
Because it was that one part that I saw. I was so focused on being pissed off at Sean because what I was going through with Sean at the time. All I was thinking was that Sean said it. Because I knew I had told Sean how upset I was about that. I forgot all about ever saying anything to the polygrapher about it.
So you just read the whole thing and plucked out the parts that you like?
I didn't focus on all the parts.
Well, but you did, though, because you wrote an email to your lawyer about all the fucked up parts.
I don't even remember what I wrote now.
It amazes me how these therapists and the polygrapher twist my words to make me sound like a sexual demon. I'm so disgusted with these idiots. And as far as me having any type of substance abuse problem now, no, I don't. I did it at one point in time, but that was a long time ago. I'm just not even going to comment on anything else right now. I just got home from work and too tired to think about their bullshit. Thank you for mailing that to me, David.
Okay, so at the time I did read through it.
Huh.
Yeah, so you read the whole thing and then you lied to me about what it said.
Oh, wait.
I didn't
And
lie
you
to
just said,
So he read the whole thing and just didn't comprehend it. That's even worse. Either he read the whole thing and didn't comprehend it, or his memory is so fucked he didn't remember by the time he mailed it. Which one is it?
I don't think he just comprehended it.
Right, like that's it. He just didn't comprehend what it was saying, and he got to the self-report. He understood all those words. All those words made sense because they were all out of his own mouth. And everything else was just Charlie Brown, wah wah wah, and he's like, He had his glasses on, just like with his finger on his chin. Very interesting. Okay, all right. And then he got to his part, and he was like, "Ta-da! Okay,
here we go, right here.
Now this, Daddy like," and that's how it went.
Wait till I show Casey.
he ripped out a yellow manila envelope from a pile of trash and just happened to be next to him. He's like, where's the okay, right next to me, actually, a manila envelope. Threw it in there and got that shit down to the local mail. There's probably like a trailer, like a post office trailer in Cornville, right?
Wait a minute. Did you say a manila envelope?
Yeah.
It's vanilla.
It's not vanilla. It's not a vanilla envelope. The fuck is a vanilla envelope? Listen to what you're saying before you try and okay. So of the two of those options, which one sounds more ridiculous? Unless we live in Super Mario Land, is it a vanilla envelope or a manila envelope? Which one sounds more ridiculous to you?
I think we should ask the chat.
I think we should ask common sense. Chat, 1 for manila envelope and nothing for vanilla envelope, and two if you think it's a vanilla envelope, so that we can laugh at you publicly. I want to laugh at all of you who put in 2 when we look this up in a minute.
And you just said you didn't read the whole thing.
I said, I don't know what the hell I said. Obviously,
I do, because it was 5 seconds ago.
Obviously, I read through it, but the only thing that I was seeing was the things that was positive, thinking that the psych doctor said it, not realizing that it was actually me that said it. But as far as the polygrapher and John, apparently I knew at the time that the polygrapher said it, but I had forgotten all about it because I was so focused on John. And if I was really lying to you or trying to lie to you about anything, would I really send you this stuff so you could see it with your own eyes?
You're trying to lie about it right now.
I'm not trying to lie about it.
He's poorly trying. Yeah, he is. He's failing. Is what.
I mean, did you not hear what I just read to you?
Yes, okay, and I started remembering it when you started reading it to me.
Yeah, so and you were writing out this lie forever that you didn't read it. And then I show you proof that you did, and now you're like, oh, it's not a lie, it's just now I remember.
Well, I remember now that you read that to me. I remember that I did read what the polygrapher said.
Okay,
but
you see why now I can't believe what you say, because right now you're like, I know I didn't say that stuff. Hold on.
Lauren.
You're telling me right now I don't remember stuff about saying anything about a 9-year-old. But what happens if they come back and they're like, well, actually you did? Are you going to tell me you remember?
Because I know for a fact that I did not say what he said.
Yeah, but you're saying, you've told me before you knew for a fact that Sean was the one who said it, and then after you found out that wasn't true, you're like, oh yeah, now I remember. And then just a second ago when you said it, I've never read the whole thing. I only read the parts I liked, and then I proved to you that you read the whole thing, and you were mad about it back then, and you said, oh, now I remember.
I haven't backed up on anything I said about this.
No, that she just pointed.
I did not say.
She just pointed out many times he did back away from things, and now he's like, I haven't backed away from anything. My story hasn't changed. It was just pointed out.
You know what was? Fuck you and Manila ever. What the hell is a Manila? What is that?
Maybe they were made in Manila, the Philippines. Maybe that's where they came from. Maybe it might. I mean, they're still called Manila envelopes, right? When you look them up, they were not vanilla envelopes.
I looked it up, and I will say that everybody else is wrong. Why would it be called Manila?
Yeah, what I did is I got on the internet and I contacted my people at YouTube, because I do have 2 channels, and I got them to change it, update it real quick across the nets. So they are forever going forth will be known as Manila envelopes, just to spite you. They were obviously called vanilla envelopes before.
They had to be called vanilla envelopes because vanilla is an actual,
But Manila's a place. Are you saying Manila's not a place? How dare you? To our fans in Manila, Sloth Cat will have an apology video up by tomorrow. I'm gonna help him write it tonight. I already have a template. But please apologize to all of our fans in Manila.
Did they make the envelope?
Maybe they might be at the factory right now listening. It's MoNegroes blaring across the speakers in the Manila factory envelope. All these people making envelopes, sweating, folding paper, putting twisties on it, putting those in boxes, and right now they want entertainment. And what they're hearing from you is that, one, not only do their envelopes not matter, the name of them, but two, you're saying they as people don't exist at all. That's what you're just out here saying with a smile on your face.
Now, look, I'm not saying they don't exist, okay? But what I'm saying is,
I'm just saying it would be so much easier to just apologize so we can move forward. Apologize to the people of Manila and to the people who make the envelopes.
I apologize to the people in Manila, but
no, Lord, no but.
I will be doing further research to figure out why it is called a Manila envelope.
Your first content on your channel will be a rant about why they're called Manila envelopes. Hey, this is the rare angry video from Sloth Cat. I'm not animating this. I'm upset.
I'm upset. I would like to know why they're called Manila envelopes. Okay,
your whole life, vanilla envelopes.
I never even put a name to these envelopes. I just will say envelope, you know. But this guy Wes had to say Manila envelope.
Yeah, I got Pacific with it, and then blew your fucking mind.
And you know, I figured out it's not a vanilla envelope. I know that it just would be vanilla.
At least now, when you go to Office Depot, when you need to get a bunch of them, you won't look like an idiot because you'll remember their Manila envelopes.
See, they didn't correct me because I was black. That's what it was.
Well, yeah, they just laughed at you when you left. Hey, another black guy was here saying vanilla envelope. yeah, man. Hey, y'all got any vanilla envelopes?
What he said. I told him the exact same thing that I told Sean, that I was offended by that 9-year-old girl wearing the dress. And he came up with some other way for me to think about it. But then he put that in there, and that's what I was pissed off about. That's what I've been pissed off about the whole time. If I was really trying to hide shit from you, would I send this shit to you?
Well, yeah, because you didn't read it before sending it. Clearly, you didn't read it before sending it.
Casey, I am not trying to lie to you about anything. I cannot remember things correctly all the time. That's why I send you this stuff, because I can't remember everything.
All right, hey, Sloth, we got another donation. We got two actually. One from Guru, who sent a donation to teach you a little thing or two. Manila envelope etymology: the Manila component of the name originates from Manila hemp, alongside the Manila envelope and Manila paper. So Manila hemp, that might come from Manila. And Save Me One said Manila is also the name of Godzilla's son. Now, on the cartoon I saw, Godzilla's son was named Godzuki. I'm just saying, it was a song.
No, see, Godzuki is different from Manila. That's different.
Is Manila really Godzilla's son?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know Godzilla's son's name, but you don't know, but you call the fuck. No, I just want to point this out. You could tell me the difference between Godzuki and Godzilla's son, but you can't say purebred. This tells me you spend too much time on the wrong shit, Sloth Cat. You spend too. I know I'm saying what your mom's been saying to you for years. Sloth Cat, you spend too much time on the. Turn off Godzilla and open up a book. And you're like, actually, Mom, that was Mothra. I don't give a goddamn. I
still don't know what that's some interesting information Guru just gave me. You know,
thank you, Guru.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah. And then Kim Shitty said the closures aren't called twisties, Wes. I don't know what they're called. Just wanted to point out you're wrong. Fuck you. And then I won't say the last word. Kim, living up to the Shitty Bully name. Thank you so much. Kim. And then one more from Joe I love Brittany. Who's Brittany? Joe I don't know who you're talking about, but Britney Spears or Brittany Simon? Brittany Chippette, was that her name from the Chipmunks? You probably know.
I mean, no, I don't know. I
Oh, you don't know that, but like so your two areas of expertise are animation and Godzilla.
Animation and Godzilla. Well, the Chipmunks are animation, but I just didn't watch them. They was
that wasn't your jam, right?
No. Now DuckTales, no.
DuckTales was a shitty cartoon. So
What?
It was my least favorite. My least favorite card. I fucking hated DuckTales and Tailspin. Mr. Furley, love the show. Thanks for the streams. That's how Mr. Furley would say it. Thank you, Mr. Furley. And Mr. Furley also said no hanky panky, and his brother Ralph is an asshole.
My memory's
The only
not
part
that
you
great.
remembered was your self-assessment. You didn't even realize that it said all that other stuff. Even though you did because you had it underlined for some reason.
Casey, I'd send you the stuff because I can't remember shit all that correctly all the time. But as far as that, I remember that. And I didn't say that shit because I've been pissed off about this ever since I saw that.
Well, maybe I'll just contact Ashley or Mitchell myself and get that information. I said maybe I'll contact Ashley myself. And she seems to want to take her sweet old time getting this stuff.
Do you really think that's going to make a difference? She's doing it. She's doing it as fast as she can.
As fast as she wants to.
She can't.
Doesn't sound like it.
She can't hurry them up. They have things to do too. That doesn't mean she can make this all priority.
Well, maybe I can just get clarification. Well, I'm just saying she doesn't have your shitty memory. She has record, so maybe I can just ask her myself.
I'm not trying to hide anything from you.
Good.
But if she hasn't seen the video yet, she can't tell you.
I'll send her an email right now.
Well, why doesn't he sound happy about that? All he's wanted her to do is contact his probation. Prove that you care, prove that you want to reach out, and you're gonna take these steps to get these things done. Her reaching out to the probation officer out of concern to make sure that you're not a pedophile would be an important step in your relationship. So why doesn't he sound happy about this? Slothcat?
Because it's not going to actually help him.
See, I fucked up because we talked about Godzilla. Now it's all you can think of.
It is actually. And actually, Ricky Spanish is right. Gamera is better than Godzilla.
Yeah, no, I agree. And Gamera had the better song too.
He did, and he loved the trip. No,
Gamera. Yeah, no, Gamera. And I didn't like Mothra though. I thought Mothra was shitty. The Gamera. I did like Gamera when I was a kid.
I send you this stuff, Casey, because I don't want you to think I'm lying to you about stuff. I want you to know everything, even though I don't remember things correctly. I want you to be able to know everything.
No, you don't.
I told you before. I want you to know me better than anyone.
Bitch, you don't know you.
I really wish that they would do a video call with you or whatever it's called. I don't know what the fuck it's called. A Zoom or whatever. I wish they'd do that with you, but because of all the catfish online, she wouldn't do that.
Oh, that's weird.
When you send her the email, include your photo ID in there, your license in there too, so that way because she's not going to just send it to you. You send your license to her.
No, she already has it.
Yo, do you think Lorne even considers the people in his family? You know, I bet he calls his family, and he just has the most personal conversations. He doesn't even consider the fact that anything he could be saying is recorded or is part of he doesn't care. He doesn't even think, even though he knows, like his brother, who of all people, his brother loves him so much and is willing to put up with him and like seems to genuinely like Lorne, and Lorne never thinks about the sacrifices that the people in his life have to make just to be in his life. Never thinks about it, never considers it.
He doesn't care. It's like I feel like he probably thinks he's above all of them.
Yeah.
But like, I'm pretty sure Roy is the only one that talks to him. The rest of them just don't even.
Yeah.
acknowledge him, but yet he acts like he's better than Roy somehow.
And I feel like he's one of those people. I mean, I'm sure you've all met him where they'll talk about how if it wasn't for, it's like Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. You know, the reason why he wasn't a pro is because coach didn't put him in during a high school football game. But like, if you were good, and it was such a relatable thing because we've met those people who they had an injury or they'd be playing in the NFL, right? They're one, and that's Lorne. He feels like if it wasn't for that one setback, the Dateline thing, not the actual crimes he was committing, but if it wasn't for the Dateline thing, he wouldn't be in the situation and he would be better. So it's only because of circumstance that he's not better than Roy, but in his mind, he still is. He just had that one little minor thing about showing up on Dateline NBC. So in his head, he's absolutely better than them. And because he had a little bit of success with his business at one time, he always will feel like he can reach that point again. And he was always at his peak more successful than Roy at his peak. So he'll always be better.
But yeah, he has that messed up in his head because even before the sting, Roy was still married and had a woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lorne did not have that at all.
Wait, you don't remember? We didn't talk about Amanda James.
That's not. He had no women.
I mean, I wish his sister would have been around when Lorne was talking to Jamie Amy, because his sister got on the phone with Amanda James and immediately told him it was a scam. Imagine her getting on the phone with Jamie Amy and she's like, "Hi, this is Lorne's sister. Hello. What do you want?" She's like, "Lorne, that's a robot. You dumb fuck. It's a goddamn robot."
That's a robot, buddy. What's wrong with you? Come
Lorne,
on, buddy.
Lorne, pal, come sit in my lap again. Do we need to have the sex talk? You can't fuck a robot, Lorne.
Date of birth on it.
Yeah.
You send her your whole license.
How about I'll decide what I send to her and you can just shut the fuck up?
Well, I'm trying to tell you. She's not going to just send it to you just because you say you're Casey Morrow.
Yeah.
Well, then she can write me back and request that from me.
A viral TikTok.
Okay. If she writes you back, let you send some proof that you're you. She might not write you back. I don't know. Or she might call me and ask me if that's you. Just say, Ashley, this is Casey.
I can type for myself. You don't have to tell me what to say.
All right. Don't get all pissed off at me. Sucks to spend.
All right, episode 81, and I guess Joe said, "My best friend in fuck it, Thailand." Roy is neck deep in pussy, according to Dutch of Cornville. Thank you, Joe I. And I guess Joe I loves Brittany, is their best friend, and fuck it, Thailand. There was something that we needed to do. What was it? You remember?
No.
You got to pay them bills.
My name is Cecil. I'll sell you gas or diesel cars on my lot. Some of them new, some of them not. I got a tricked out crew. They got one job to do. Tend to your needs, take good care. Make sure they treat you honest and fair. So many deals far and above. One of these babies you're sure to love. Come find a car and we'll do our part. 'Cause I'm Cecil Myers, the dealer with a heart.
Cecil.
I love that.
Diesel.
He'll say gas or cars. Mike, I am seeing requests for this, and I know Guru was in the chat, and I forgot to play Guru's hype up song. That's probably why I'm seeing so many bad takes about shitty shows like Darkwing Duck and other craptacular garbage that you guys consumed, like the SpaghettiOs you ate directly from the can. Garbage. Fucking animated garbage.
This is ridiculous.
Mike, clitorius. Who wants to be a moderator? Mike, clitorius. I'm not gonna back down, and I'm gonna stay, no matter what. I have the right to be here too, and I'm not defending Jesse. Are you gonna ban that guy? He's not doing what I asked him. I'm asking him to ban Mike Lodius. Mike Clitorius. Because if you don't ban that guy right now, man, like I'm not here for you, man. Who wants a wrench? Who wants a wrench? I'm just saying, just let me do my own thing, all right? Wes, you already have 2 channels, man. You know what I mean? You don't own YouTube, man.
So, reminder. What?
I used to think you was cool until I saw that video with that cat, and that cat was Cyber Squeak. That's how I knew that you was a opponent of that circle jerk.
Reminder, guys, tomorrow night, TCAP Gaming 2.0 stream with the assistant to the host, Evil Little McNuggets. So we're moving on to KC episode 81, and we have one more after this.
It's a mess. Are you all right?
I'm fine. What?
I don't give a shit.
It's just an upsetting thing to go through for us to have to go through.
That's all.
With everything that we've been through. The bullshit throuple stuff and this.
Dude, I'm fine. I got nothing's wrong with me.
I hate the backing up stuff.
Is there anything you want to talk about? What are we doing?
Oh, I'd like for you to sing to me.
How was that?
Okay, give me 1 sec.
What about this conversation makes you feel like Casey is in the mood to sing to you?
Well, I want her to sing to me. Why would she sing to him at this point in time? This doesn't even make sense.
This shows you that Lorne's only experience, his only time ever having any actual game, because you listen to his experience with Paula. He was a puppy following around a much more a worldly woman who had no interest in him other than whatever he's letting him give her a ride home. Maybe his only experience ever having game was in these chat rooms where he would talk to children, and they were in the country chat room and he would sing a song to them. So and then he would probably ask them to sing first. Oh, can you sing me? Oh, I don't sing. Well, I do. And then he would sing to them and they would get, the big moony eyes because this idol, this handsome man is singing to them on a chat, making them feel special. So that's all he knows. So he always reverts back to that sing to me bullshit so that he can be like, well, I sing, and then sing you some fucking song because he really does feel like he has value in that. It's crazy.
Well, people stop and look at him in the window when he's they just admire him.
People would stop what they were doing so they could listen to Lorne sing. And man doesn't know the words to any. I don't think there's one song he knows all the words to. He knows most of them. Old fucking song. What do you expect me to do? And then he can't hit the notes, and he makes excuses like, "Yo, if you can't, like, if you're a singer, you hit the notes that you sing, right? Even if you can't sing in that, like you sing, you're a good singer. You find your own notes, but he can't hit any notes, and he's always trying to do things he can't do. He's not a singer, and the fact that he thought he could go to Nashville, and ever, even in his wildest dream, thought that it would be. There are some extremely, extremely talented people all over the world who are amazingly talented who will never, ever reach that dream. And he thought him at his age, with his talent and with his lack of anything, could go to Nashville and get anything out of it is crazy. Like literally crazy.
He's insane.
Like he didn't win Cornville's Got Talent or like he wasn't this record where he goes around town and people are asking him like, oh my God, will you sing for me? Like none of that shit. I went to high school with this dude who was in a group owned they were managed by Disney, who like a few years too early before Backstreet Boys. They were in a group called The Party. if you look them up, like they had, I think they had a #1 album in Japan in like '93. But yo, this dude, we would be across the street from the school at like the donut shop, and people would pull up in their car and ask, "Hey, can you sing for me?" Because people just knew this dude as a singer. That's the kind of shit, like when you're an amazing athlete and you think you're gonna make, like you have a chance at the NFL or you have a chance at MLB, like you're recognized, you're this huge talent in this little pool, and he's never been that ever at any point in his life. Has he been special for any point other than he was one of very few people to get arrested on TV trying to have sex with a minor on To Catch a Predator? That's it.
I wish he went on American Idol, man. That would have been so fun.
Oh fuck yeah, I know. Especially back when they used to show all the bad auditions. Oh, that'd be so good.
All right, what am I going to sing to you?
Anything you want. The blaring of the music in my head.
Okay, I got one.
Oh, I love the way she says that.
Ready?
All right, this is already a.
Again, then and then, and again. I don't want you
Oh
to
wait,
ever
hold on.
talk about dance to me again. You mentioned dance to me again.
Wait.
We'll never talk to me again. Damn, again.
Dude, we got a donation. I'm so sorry. Egbert Mandingo, Wes, in your experience with people, how stupid is Lorne for real? Like extremely stupid. If he was even just a little bit smarter, he would be really dangerous. But he's extremely dumb and arrogant. So he's too arrogant to realize how dumb he is. So he's not as dangerous as he could be. And P.S. I like how Slothcat says my name. How do you say it?
Egbert Mandingo. And I happen to know something about Mandingo. And if that don't prove that I'm black, I don't know what else you want. Okay?
You get what I'm saying, ladies? I know a thing or two about Mandingos.
Thank you, Egbert Mandingo, for that. But yeah, extremely dumb. He proves it all the time. And I don't believe I made a bully comment at any point, other than fuck Inspector Gadget too. Yeah, come on, people.
Well, Inspector Gadget wasn't all that.
I mean, someone said it. I'm telling you, people are just putting bully comments, trash in the comments. Lord, just listening.
You mentioned dance to me again. We'll never talk to me again. Shut the fuck up about Dan.
Never talk again.
If you love me, then I want you to fucking love me.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you continuously do it.
I'm sorry.
You might think it's a fucking joke. It's not a fucking joke.
I'm sorry.
It's not a fucking joke.
Dan, and again. I don't want you to ever talk about Dan.
I don't hear you singing.
You mentioned Dan to me again. Shut the fuck up about Dan. You mentioned Dan to me again. Hello? Shut the fuck up about fucking Dan!
Hello?
Listen. Again.
Oh, here we go again.
God, you're psychotic, dude.
Here we go again, cause you don't stop your stupid bullshit. I want you to call Emma, because Emma's been the only one that's fucking proven herself to me. Call Emma.
Emma.
Stop it.
Hi, Dancy.
You think I'm fucking kidding?
Emma.
He's laughing.
who would laugh at that? Like, I don't.
I'll be so embarrassed. Like, not only did someone use your voice to make the song, but it's better than anything you could ever do. Like, so there's just so many different reasons for him to be upset about this, and he's laughing.
You're a psychopath. Alyssa, shut the fuck up about fucking Dad.
They would do that shit to piss me off just so they could record me and put me on the internet.
What, sir? You did that. What are you
Shut the fuck up about fucking Dad.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, it's real funny screaming at a woman.
No, it wasn't funny screaming at a woman.
You were just laughing. It sounded like.
It's crying.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
There's a lot of them.
Here we fucking go again. It's like, here we go. Like, oh, here we go. She's going to get mad about something else. Lorne, that's shitty. You should be embarrassed. This is a woman that you want to be with, and this is a woman that you were with, and this is a pattern that she's seeing. You should be horrified.
Well, it's called I'm human. I'm not perfect.
Oh.
I'm going to try to be.
Nice.
I'll try to be perfect with you, but it ain't going to happen.
No.
No, that'll never happen.
Casey.
Nobody can be perfect.
Yeah.
Even if that's
What's your password to your bank account?
Oh?
What's the password to your bank account?
LOWELL 1970 #, number sign, whatever it's called.
Did you change it again?
I did.
Why do you keep changing it?
He was upset.
Well, because you keep backing up.
Well, I mean, you change it and then you give it right back to me.
You earn it back.
Yeah, because you call me and calm me down.
Did you get another cash advance from your boss?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had to because I haven't gotten unemployment yet.
Speaking of cash advance, Nuggies with another donation. Sloth Cat is whiter than me. He's wearing a pastel polo shirt and khakis right now. Is that true?
That is not true. I may
What color?
own those things, but I'm not them. Okay. So
That's your Kanye outfit. What color dock shoes?
Evil Big Nuggets.
What color dock shoes are you wearing right now?
I don't own any.
You're so full of shit. You're so full of shit. They're white and they got the laces through them, and you wear them with no socks, a polo shirt, some khaki shorts, and a sweater tied around your shoulders.
And the glasses with white tape in the middle.
No. It's not a nerd outfit. You're a stockbroker on the weekend going to the ball game. Look, honey, I look just like one of the people at the ball game. Have fun, Sloth Cat. Oh, I'll have a blast. And then you get there and complain the whole time.
You really needed those cigarettes, it looked like.
Yeah.
How much do you seriously smoke? Is it like 2 to 3 packs a day?
In the last few days, it's been 2 packs a day.
How are you getting unemployment? Don't you start work tomorrow?
Yeah, I start work tomorrow, but I didn't work last week and I didn't work this week.
Yeah, but why would they give you unemployment? That's not how that works.
Because I was laid off for 2 weeks.
But you were still employed and your boss just gave you cash advance, so it wasn't like you weren't working.
He's giving me a cash advance on the work that I'm going to be doing this week.
So you were laid off?
I was laid off for 2 weeks.
Well, I thought you kept telling me that you were going to work and then the truck was broken and that you were going to work and then they were then something else happened.
They were trying to figure something out, but we didn't think that the truck would be broken down for this long. We figured it would be something small and something electrical and something small. Didn't figure it was going to be a $10,000 part. And didn't figure that you'd have to, Freightliner would have to send it to my boss, and my boss send it to another place, and them rebuild it, and then send it back to my boss, and my boss going to send it to Freightliner, and Freightliner has to.
So I know in the Pacific Northwest, like where I live, right? I know that a lot of times construction workers will go back and forth on unemployment during rainy seasons and stuff like that, and it's just a known thing that they do, and then they get hired back on. I don't know how it works. I don't work in that industry, but I do know it's a common thing because I mean I know people in the industry, and it's just known that's what you're going to do. You're going to get laid off, you're going to go on unemployment, and then they go back to work when the rainy season's over.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about.
No, you only know about Godzilla. That's it. We already covered that. And I didn't mention Godzilla, Godzuki,
Gamera.
Gamera. I don't know nothing about no purebreds. I know Gamera, Godzilla, Godzuki, Manila, and vanilla envelopes.
I still believe they should be called vanilla envelopes.
Well, okay, well, just because they should be called, because hamburgers shouldn't be called hamburgers. And if we're gonna stop out what things shouldn't be called,
why shouldn't they be called hamburgers?
Because there's no ham in them.
You know what? I never thought about that. You absolutely right.
All right, Sloth Cat, I'm done. Thanks for coming. This was it. This was the end. This was the end of MoNegroes. I almost called it NoMigos. You got me so fucked up. I almost called it NoMigos. I think because they were invented in Hamburg, Germany, or something. I can't. There is an actual reason. It might be Hamburg. Did you know that German chocolate cake is not from Germany? It's actually Germans because it's the baker's chocolate. It was invented in Louisiana. That's another fact for the day.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to file the claim before you miss work.
I did file the claim.
Yeah, before the missed work, though. You filed it after you missed work.
No, you just gotta call them and tell them that I didn't work last week. They verify it through your work.
Sounds weird.
I don't make the rules for it. As long as they verify it through your work, then they know. But that's when I was actually on one phone with unemployment and had to use my cell phone to call Renee that works in the office. Does a lot of the paperwork, most of the paperwork. So it was like I was talking to one of them in each ear.
But so you're getting cash advances and getting unemployment?
I got the cash advance because I don't know when I'm getting the unemployment. I don't know what day. So I got to go down and get the truck, and I'm going to leave my pickup down in New Hampshire. The whole.
Hey, Joe I. It says why can't I quit you? And I don't know if that's to me or Sloth Cat, but whenever I see a Canadian donating and saying they can't quit me, I assume it's either TCAP Gaming or Queen of Spade. Maybe it's Treasure Baby. So it's one of those three. But thank you. And I don't know why you can't quit me. Maybe it's my moderators. And then Salty Baby said, petition to be nice to Sloth Cat. And that is denied. Petition. Where's Black Boy tonight, John Ryan? Black Boy is not on with us tonight, but I'm hoping Black Boy will be on with us in 2 weeks.
Y'all tucked in my nuts, peas in the back, alcohol in my gut. Young buck, keep a slut, gotta catch a nut. Left hand grip a hurt, right thumb in the butt. Gotta keep a crunk pump stashed in the cut for a pump, just in case a nigga try to get took. 12 whoop whoop, we fuck out of luck, but I'm M, so you know.
No, that's a hot ticket.
All right, we're uncanceled. I uncanceled MoNegroes. Guys, we're back on. It's back on, guys. Come back, everyone. We're good again, everyone. Yeah, so I hope Black Boy will be back on in a few weeks with another new release.
Week. So I'm gonna have John's truck.
So you were already approved?
I was already, yeah, I've paid bills. You see everything that I pay. You know where my money goes. You've got my bank account.
No, I'm saying you were approved for unemployment.
I was approved for unemployment, but I haven't gotten it yet.
Well, so it says right here on the main unemployment website that you can apply as soon as you become unemployed. Any weeks prior to the date in which your application is filed cannot be considered, and you are not eligible for benefits. So you should not wait to file your claim. You filed for past weeks, you're saying?
I didn't know if I was going to be unemployed or not, because we didn't think the truck was going to be out that long.
Right, so they're probably not going to give you any money then.
Oh no, he knows the system.
They'll still. She already told me that I'd get the unemployment.
Oh, how much is it?
I don't know. That's something she had to figure out, because we had to go back from last year.
You know that Lorne knows the unemployment system as well as he knows how pawn shops work and those auction places. Like, I would walk into one of those auction places and be lost, but Lorne knows stuff like that. He knows very well how a pawn. That's why I don't believe a fucking word he says about having a camera with tape on the back that he was trying to pawn, because there's no pawn shop. There is no pawn shop they can't resell that. No one's gonna go in there and buy they want shit that's in good condition that can be turned around and sold, that has no issues, because they don't want it coming back on them. They don't want the bad press. They don't need it. They don't want it. They have enough people who are trying to sell them full working things and next to new condition. They don't want your bust, and he would know that. So he knows that, and he knows the unemployment system, and Lorne knows he's going to get this money. He is not worried about it at all, and like someone said, it's already spent, and he's so far behind. Any money he gets is technically spent years in advance.
Yeah, he was going to use that camera for exactly what he said he was going to use it for.
Yeah, right. Like, there was no mystery about it. He said what he wanted to do. He wanted to commemorate him breaking the law and sexually assaulting a child by taking a picture of it so he could look at it forever, because the picture in his own mind of him doing that wouldn't even be enough. And then he says, no, I never had child porn on my computer. That disgusts me. But you were going to make your own. So it disgusts you to see other people do what you yourself were going to do, Lorne. That's how you know he's full of shit. And he can't admit that. And he can't admit that to anyone. So why would anyone believe anything else? Again, those people who are in prison, who end up leaving and getting married, and they're with some person who and no one can believe they be with a person in jail. They go, my whole life I've been lied to by men. And he was the first person who was actually honesty. They were the first person who was honest to me. And Lorne can't do that. He can't figure that out, that if he was maybe just an honest person, things might turn around for him. But when you live a life of lies, you will live a life of sin. And I heard that from Nuggy's uncle Preachy.
Uncle Preachy, that's the best you could do.
Uncle Preachy.
Well, that doesn't make sense to me either, because before they were talking about a quarter. But they went back from last year when actually when I was working for
and then it just fell off the cliff with Uncle Preachy.
driving the dump truck. And they actually went back before that, because I was flagging. And then I worked doing the dump truck, then I worked for Kennebec Lumber, then I worked for Glazier. And so that's why I had to get on the phone with, another reason I had to get on the phone with Renee. At the same time I was on the phone with unemployment, because they had to know all the...
Hey, I gotta let the dog out, but before I do that, Punk Pansy, thank you for the donation. You have such an infectious laugh, Wes. Listen, hold on. You have such an infectious laugh, Wes. ... Oh, hi, Sloth. You see that?
Yeah.
Like
it's not read that way.
no, it's exactly. You can only fit so many characters in on an old Motorola Razr. That's what Punk Pansy has. It's limited. So thank you, Punk Pansy, and I agree. Sloth Cat is also just kind of here. I'm gonna go let the dog out. So, but I'm gonna let it play. Okay.
All right.
I'll be right back.
The wages that are earned so far with Glacier.
Are you unemployed right now?
Right now, what time is it? Minnie, will you move? Right now it's 12:24, so no. Because it's Saturday. Actually, yeah. Actually, right now I am. So actually, till tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning meaning Sunday morning.
Why does it matter what time it is? Are you employed or are you not employed right now?
Because I'm not actually working until Sunday. I could go down and get the truck tomorrow, but I'm not actually working until Sunday. I just going down to get the truck and the trailer.
So are you unemployed? Or
Right
are
now,
you employed?
Right now I'm unemployed. Sunday morning I'll be employed again. But they also ask on the unemployment thing if you go back if there's a return date for you to go back to work. And I told them the return date.
Was this Sunday?
Actually I told her for Monday, but Bruce changed it to Sunday.
But you're still employed by the company. You just aren't working.
Yeah, there's just 2 weeks that I'm not working.
The past 2 weeks. When did you file the claim?
It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. See, well, once you come here, when you go back home, I'll be able to send you all this information.
I'm just asking, how can you file for a previous week when it says you can't do that? That doesn't make any sense.
Huh?
You cannot get unemployment unless you were terminated from the company.
No, unless
You were
you're
still employed.
Unless you're unemployed.
Yeah, you were employed. You just wasn't working.
Right, I was unemployed for 2 weeks.
Well, that's
not
like
working,
saying
you're
if I have, so am I unemployed Saturday and Sunday because I don't work?
No, you can't do it that way. They have to know specifics.
So they fired you for 2 weeks.
No, they didn't fire me for 2 weeks. They laid me off for 2 weeks. It's just like with seasonal work. Well, out there you don't have seasonal work really because you don't have wintertime, like back here. But it's just like with me with the dump truck, driving the dump truck. During the wintertime, you can't drive a dump truck hauling loads of gravel because it's all frozen. And so you can only do it, it's seasonal. You can't do it during the wintertime. So it's during the wintertime, you get laid off, you work all summer long doing that, you get enough in your account because you have to make so much, a certain amount of money, and it adds up. And when it's time that you get laid off, you can actually draw off that money.
Why can't he just talk normal? Like
I don't know. I don't know. Like there has to be a way that you can explain
everything
where
like overly complicated.
Everything sounds like it's stuck in molasses. I don't even know. I know that doesn't make any sense, but like everything just sounds like it's buried in muck, and you have to like wade. There's just no direct path between what's coming out of what he's thinking and what's coming out of his mouth. Just if he stopped and thought about it for a few, instead of just running his fucking mouth, just stop. Give yourself a few seconds to think and then talk. Maybe it will go better for him. But the shit he doesn't do himself any favors with all that.
No, it's just boring, and you just stop listening.
Yeah, like you tone out because it all ends up sounding like drywall talk, and it all just it's like churning in your head, and you're thinking about other, like in your case, you're thinking about vanilla envelopes and Gamera, and I'm thinking about how I came up with the name Uncle Preachy. That was the best I could do. We all have things that we think about when Lorne gets to his drywall talk.
So are they issuing a partial unemployment claim?
No, no, 'cause it'd be 2 weeks, so it'd be a full unemployment claim. Because, say if something were to happen, and like if John's truck broke down, even though on my way back here tomorrow, if John's truck broke down, I wouldn't be able to work because the truck would be broke down. So I'd still be able to collect the unemployment. It's like I work this week because John's going on vacation, so I'm able to use his truck. So, but the following week, I don't know if that other truck is going to be repaired or not yet. We're hoping that it will be, but don't know for sure. So it's like the following week, I might have to claim that week too. I don't know yet. See, after you're here and you go back home, I'll be able to send all this stuff to you. It's like right now, I've got to send stuff that I get from unemployment to Sharon because I can't even. They send me a link in there. I can't even open them. Probation's got me restricted on what I.
What? What is he talking about?
He's not allowed to open because he's an internet sex predator. He has a little bit. He can't even open up his unemployment thing because it's on the internet. He has so limited himself. He can't have basic things that, like, now they're not even. They used to be like, it'd be nice if you can do this online, but like now with a lot of things you need to do it online, especially since COVID. Like a lot of shit moved to you have to do it online. There are no more you can't go in and pay for shit in places and like for some utilities and stuff anymore. Like they shut all that down. It's because as soon as they realize they could save money by closing down those areas and still make just as much, if not more, by moving shit completely online, why would they want to open those back up? So like Lorne is fucked because he didn't get to fuck a child that he wanted to and take a picture of it so that his charges could be so much worse.
Well, no, see, actually, it's because he was doing a cooking show. Because they let him back online after the child thing. But then, he messed it up once again.
Yeah, he did mess it up. The cooking show. Well, then they said he was just on too much, right?
Well, he was, on there arguing with people on YouTube in the YouTube comments.
Yeah.
About how he's not a predator.
Well, he's going to prove them all wrong, one person at a time.
And it's like, dude, the only reason we're looking at you and the only reason we know of you is because you're a predator.
Yeah. And you're a predator who decided all on your own that you needed to have a YouTube channel afterwards. It wasn't like these. You weren't. You did the reverse Austin Jones. Like you started a YouTube channel after you became a child predator. EDP. You did a reverse EDP. That's crazy. That's crazy that he thought afterwards that he could just start a YouTube channel. He was so unfamiliar with anything outside of chat rooms. He didn't know what a troll was. He didn't know that there were people who would enjoy mocking predators and that they would find out who he was and just troll him. He didn't think any of that would happen.
It says if he only learned how to use the computer to look for kids on the internet.
Well, I mean, he knew how to look for kids on the internet, and he knew how to turn on his webcam, and he knew how to delete archives. What more did he need? What more did this man point me to the closest chat room, my good sir?
Well, he knew how to delete archives, but he didn't know how to not send more nudes.
Yeah, but then you just keep deleting them, and then he would then delete them again, honey, and then he would send you a rose that he copy and paste from Notepad that some other predator had probably sent him and was like, hey, use this. And he would send that to her and be like, hey, baby, don't forget to delete your archives again. Hey, I'd hate to get in trouble for this. Just 19 more days until I'm inside of you. And that's how it went.
On the internet. So it's like I got to.
Sounds like your employer is doing some shady business.
Huh?
It sounds like your employer is doing some shady business.
No, he's not. He's doing everything legal. He's doing everything legal. He's just that's the way it works. You get laid off, and you still need a paycheck. You still need money coming in. That's why you've got unemployment. That's what unemployment's for.
Yeah, but you aren't laid off. You have a job.
Yeah, but for 2 weeks, I'm not working. I'm laid off for them 2 weeks. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to run a business paying somebody for not working and not bringing in the money so they can be paid. That's what unemployment's for. For the times that you're not able to work, because the work's there, but the equipment's not there to do the work.
Just silence.
See, if you would have been here already.
Hey, look, and another donation from Joe I broke another office chair. Don't do that.
No,
Don't do that.
Well, you must have broke it watching Jim, because that's a good show right there.
What show?
Jim.
Jim?
You know? Yeah.
Who's Jim?
Jim. It's excitement.
Who is Jim? No, seriously, who is Jim? There's a cartoon called Jim?
Yeah, Jim. G-E-M? You never seen Jim before?
Wasn't it Jim, J-E-M?
Oh, yeah.
And it was Jem, not Jim. Those are two different...
Yeah. I'm saying, what do you mean?
You're saying Jim, like Jim can't swim. It's Jem. J-E-M, like jam, but with the E.
I understand that, but that is...
I don't think you do. You might understand it, but you're not saying that. What you were understanding, what you're saying are two different things. Jem, she's truly outrageous, truly outrageous.
Some of the best music, okay? I have the actual soundtrack. It's over 100 songs. You should listen to it.
Over 100 songs? What?
Yeah.
Slothcat is a yee boy. Slothcat is a yee boy. Confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. Slothcat is a yee boy.
I'd be able to send you this stuff.
I'm a yeah boys, yee boys, and yo boys.
Getting before I would.
Well, I'm so happy I didn't go there already.
No, I'm not.
I'm not.
I told you to stop doing that.
Huh?
Talking about me going there. I told you I don't want to hear any of that stuff.
Hearing you what stuff?
Talking about some kind of future. We agreed that we weren't going to talk about that stuff until after I see proof that you're not a monster.
Casey, all I said, if you would have been here already, was I could send you email about stuff.
Yeah, you mentioned it like 15.
If she would be there, why would you need to send her emails? That's like you want Will there in person so you can hang up on him. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, does he mean once she visits, like she can go back and he'll have more free access to information?
Well, yeah, see, because once she visits, he figured that he would have had slept with her, and then she would have left, and then he would have sent her the emails.
Because he trusts her now.
Said that he was a pedo.
He's like, listen, it said I'm a pedophile, but if I was, would I be able to rock your ass like I did, girl? Seriously. and she'd be like, Lorne, you cried, I never touched you. And he'd be like, yeah, but I'm saying like I wanted to. That's exactly what you think would happen, right? He thought she would get there, he would have sex with her, and then afterwards he would send it, but let her think, but you like, look, you're already in love with me now because we had sex. So you're in love with me now. Now you're mine. Now you're mine.
You know, it's too late now. He would have said it's too late. You know, we already
She would
went
fall
together.
because she would see him. He believes that she would see him for the person he is and realize all that was a lie. So that when he sent her that, she would say, "Well, this isn't the man that I met."
He would hope that she would say, "I don't even want to see it. Don't even send it to me."
Rip it up, Lauren. You didn't waste $2,500. What you did is you spent $2,500 to prove that you're the one for me. I'd like you to join me on the set of Miss Doubtfire 4D, but not this Thursday because kids are on the set and you're a pedophile.
Sometimes.
Yeah, 'cause I was trying to explain to you. It's like right now I have to send it down Sharon because I can't open the links.
Oh, and that's Sloth. That was it. That was because I had to. 82 is not for tonight. I have it set so that we can finish up before Black comes back on. So that was it for tonight. What did you think?
Well, I think I did an excellent job, but Wes, you need to pick it up. You feels me? You're not sounding that black to me, Wes. I'm very skeptical.
Hey, Sloth Cat, look at all those foxy lady.
Oh yeah, Daddy like it. Daddy like it so much. But you know me, I am not a picky man. I am not a true alpha like you.
Word. No doubt you are a pitiful man.
Hi, boys. Sorry to interrupt your meat smacking party, but I'm looking for a man who knows how to step up.
You smell so good. May I have a handful of your hair?
Weird. Please stop touching my face. Oh, you must be smelling my step up.
Wait a second. I know that with the great scent of bacon and leather, that stuff up was made for a woman.
But it wasn't made for woman.
But this is step up woman. It smells like things women love. Scents like flowers, money, candy, hard narcotics, and celebrity gossip.
Women love all of those things.
Yeah, we're all pretty basic. You can find Step Up Woman wherever woman things are sold. Vacuum cleaners, gray panties, and infinity scarves.
Look how deep my V-neck is. I wore this for you. It's called reverse sexual harassment.
You know, I hate to admit this. I've listened to that quite a few times. Why do I talk like everything is a question?
It's a question.
I never noticed that until now. That I do kind of sound like everything is a question instead of just words.
Instead of a statement. Well, I mean, you said it yourself. You're not a true alpha like me. So betas, everything they say is a question because what it is, Sloth, is you're asking me for permission to have your opinion, and Sloth Cat, permission denied. Permission denied. So you guys heard it here first. Sloth Cat realized tonight that everything he says is a question. I don't understand. Sloth Cat, thanks for hanging out tonight. So guys, remember tomorrow night I am live with Nuggies TCAP Gaming Stream 2.0. It's going to be a lot of fun. You don't want to miss that. I'm going to see if I can get Vex's girl to come on to someone else. I don't know. I'll see you soon. I do look like El DeBarge in real life, but my hair is way drippier. That was the one thing I was upset about. Sloth, first of all, I love that you have the sloth hand. and a suit jacket on. I love that. I did love that, but I'm pretty upset that my hair wasn't represented. My hair is so greasy. I've been spraying activator on it the whole time. Now I pause it when I do it, but like I feel like you didn't quite capture that. But I do love everything that you did. Floppy, thank you to Floppy and also to Fun Bogan. You're welcome. The professor, what's going on? So yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope I see you tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, I am here Wednesday with the great TLI and the just fine Tiffany Lockhart.
I love it.
We'll also be doing our green screen. I'll be doing the rules for the green screen TLI contest. I'll give you guys a link to that because someone's gonna win $50. All just for, but be respectful with it. This is not respectful.
I love it.
That's not a hot ticket right there.
That is the opposite of a hot ticket. There is no wait for that ride. There is no line. There is no
discarded Chuck E. Cheese ticket.
Because you can't get nothing for one ticket. You can't get nothing for one ticket. What's wrong with you? So yeah, okay, wait. One more time. I just want to hear Chris say it one more time. Where is he? Okay, here we go.
One thing is for sure, Reborn, you need to have a seat on a plane back to Canada to prison.
I couldn't have said it any better myself.
More pretty, more mushy, more cheapy, more crunchy, more silky, more fluffy, more blowy, more lucky, more blingy, more talky, more yummy, more hawky. Get to the mall, y'all. Get to the mall, y'all. Get to the mall, y'all.
The fuck y'all still doing here? Get to the mall, y'all. Can you give everyone a sign out before we head out of here, Slothcat?
Take y'all ass to sleep.
It gets more menacing each week. Each week you sound more angry and upset, and I don't think that's right to the peoples. Guys, thank you so much. And if I don't see you later tonight, sleep.
Because you can't stop another guy from touching your fucking pussy when we're together. You will never be able to. Get your goddamn ass in the ass, ass in the ass, ass in the ass. Don't stop. Gotta get that ass in the ass, ass in the ass, ass in the ass. Get down. Walk. Gotta get that ass in the ass, ass in the ass, ass in the ass for someone else. I'm sitting on my ass in my chair, 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 ass in my chair. I got a tough man here. You are fucking bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge. You are fucking bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge. Work that shit. Work that shit all fucking night. Work that shit. Work that shit all fucking night. It's probably a goddamn good thing that I'm insecure. I got some thinking to do.
Okay, we're gonna go East Hills for back to school. Denim haircut. Backpacks, come get your backpack.
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
New shoes. Get yourself an outfit. Denim.
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
Haircut. New shoes. So get yourself back to school with East Hills. Haircut.
Joe, I know I'm not a hypnotist, but the deals at the East Hills shopping mall can surely put you in a trance. But seriously, guys, for real, we're out now. I'm going to close out with the TLI's first commercial, and it was for condoms. And it was it's important if you guys are going to make sweet love and you don't want to make no baby, or you don't want to risk an unwanted STI, please remember to use whatever brand of condoms TLI was singing to get you to buy. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Joe I.
నన్నెప్పుడు మరువకుమన్నా కండోము బుక్కను రన్నా నేను మీకు అవసరమన్నా నా పేరే నిరోధురన్నా నన్నెప్పుడు మరువకుమన్నా కండోము బుక్కను రన్నా నేను మీకు అవసరమన్నా రంగు సువాసనతోటి తయారు చేసిన రన్నా 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 లూబ్రికెంట్ పోసి నన్ను సీలేమో వేసిన రన్నా నా పేరే నిరోధురన్నా నన్నెప్పుడు మరువకుమన్నా కండోము బుక్కను రన్నా నేను మీకు అవసరమన్నా.
The whistle. What are you doing?
People were thinking while they were filming.
They're just driving by. They're just driving by. And there's
What did they say when they go again making one of those condom commercials?
All right. Thank you.